Hey everybody, welcome back to another Flash Sale Friday / release party day of Cosmic Chrome. Now, Cosmic Chrome actually came out 2 days ago. I was supposed to have my case Thursday, but my wife was not awake to sign for it, so we missed it. But she got up today and signed for it, so we've got them. We've got Chrome, Cosmic Chrome here, Chrome update, and a whole bunch of other stuff tonight. And I was only going to do 5 rounds, but when I listed Cosmic Chrome, it sold out so quickly that I added a second Cosmic Chrome round. And now that round is just about sold out. I think it might even be sold out. I literally added it like 15 minutes ago, and I think that one is sold out as well. So I will add another round right now. So if you missed out on any Cosmic Chrome, I'm going to add a third round. It's going to be called Pick Your Team 7. So it'll be coming up, and I'll let you know when it's ready to go, because we're ready to rip. We're going to get right into this. Since this break is all sold out, I don't have to like sit here and sell any spots or do anything. We just go right into it right here in a minute. I'll get a free giveaway for you as well. So here's this next one. The brand new Cosmic Chrome round number 7 is going up for grabs at the bottom of your screen right now. So there it goes. If you want to grab your spots in it, it's pinned. All 30 teams are available. So if you missed out on your spot, because I saw the first one sold out really quick, the one I just listed 15 minutes ago is all sold out except for one team, and now this one is running right now. You can see Brandon just grabbed a spot in it, Cars Russ just grabbed a spot in it, Tyler Howe just grabbed the Atlanta Braves in that round, Jerry just grabbed the Reds, Lou Ford just grabbed a spot, Chris C just grabbed a spot, EO just grabbed a spot, the Royals, there goes another spot. So they're going quick for that round. If I have to add a 4th round of Cosmic Chrome, I will. Man, some nice stuff in there. There goes the Yankees in that round. Anyway, here's a free pack of cards for you for those of you that might just want to watch, or if you want to watch and see what you can find as well. All right, I'm going to tell you what we got this first round here. We got the Cosmic Chrome, we've got a Heritage High Number Hobby, and we've got Chrome Update Blaster. All the teams are spoken for in this round. Is completely sold out. I'll read off who's got what as we go through it. Let's go. Let's get into it. Space Goats has Arizona. Stryker has the Atlanta Braves. DeWalt has the Baltimore Orioles. Schulte with the Boston Red Sox. DeWalt has the Cubbies. Stryker with the Chicago White Sox. Schulte has the Cincinnati Reds. Chris C with the Colorado Rockies. Travis has the Tigers and the Astros. Card Daddy has the Kansas City Royals. Post has the Angels, chilling with the Dodgers. We got Deal Bender with the Miami Marlins. Rob And is going to have the Milwaukee Brewers. Deal Bender has the Minnesota Twins. Schulte with the Mets. Joe Mill has the Yankees in this one. TJ Miller has the A's. Chief Rocks has the Phillies. Joe Mill has the Pittsburgh Pirates. Monstog has the San Diego Padres. Get that pack open. Fox Hill Hollow has the Seattle Mariners. Jerry has the St. Louis Cardinals. EO has Tampa Bay. Cricket has Texas and Toronto. And Joe Mill has the Washington Nationals. So here we go with this one. Chris, I still have it. I did not get a chance to go to the post office today because I didn't have anything to ship. So I just came home to hang out with my wife. My next post office trip will be tomorrow, so it'll go then. Here we go, Tyler Tolbert. They will not be looking forward to seeing me tomorrow, especially if I can't get everything on the sheet. Nathan Lukes. By the way, 6 out of the 8 boxes that I've opened from this product, these Heritage High numbers, 6 out of 8 have had autos so far, so we'll see what we can do. White Sox Tom's in the house. What's up, man? Hope you're having a good Friday. We got flash sales for you as well that will be coming up. At least 4 different rounds. Mike just grabbed the Brewers in the Cosmic Chrome. What's nice, Cosmic Chrome video, the preview video, is that still pending? You actually have the top 25 video. Yeah, this was the preview video, and you have the top 25 box, which Cosmic Chrome will be in the top. It's coming up because it's going to be, I'm not going to say where it is on my list, but it will be on the way. RJC Tree just grabbed the spot. Thank you very much. We had a crazy Superfractor auto out of Cosmic Chrome in the preview video. Crazy Hall of Fame Superfractor. That's all I'll say if you want to go and check it out. Crazy stuff. Here's our numbered card. It's Sean Murphy. You usually see about 1 or 2 of those per box. And there's the hit. It's a duel. Look at that. So if we're going to get a relic, let's make it a duel with a future Hall of Famer and maybe even 2 future Hall of Famers, because Steve Garvey he's in that very, very good camp that could potentially get in someday. Number to 75 right there. That's a really nice hit for the Dodgers. Cooper with $1 tip. So that was a crazy pull you had. Thanks, man. It was crazy. Superfractor. Chillin is going to get that one. Another nice hit for the Dodgers collection for Chillin. A dual numbered relic. There you go. Congrats to you. RJC Tree just took another spot in that Cosmic Chrome round, and that next round is approaching being sold out. What's under wraps, says DFS. Oh, yeah, you can get into the breaks. We just opened up a fresh round like 2 or 3 minutes ago, and there's only 7 spots left. I can open up another round, too, if you'd like me to. It is filling super quick, the Cosmic Chrome tonight. The under wraps is a signed baseball, and we've had some really good ones. The last 3 were Reggie Jackson, Don Mattingly, and Mookie Betts. What are flash sales? They'll be coming up in between each round. A flash sale is where stuff runs. It's just like a buy now sale for cheap. Here we go with this next one. So let's see what we can do. We got Rich Hill right there. We've got a numbered Sung Che Chang. There's a Ken Duluth. Just grab the Twins, and all the Cosmics are almost sold. All 3 rounds that have just opened up are all about sold out. I can open up another one for you. DC Norman just got a free pack. Congratulations. We're giving away free packs. Fridays are my busiest days. They're not the longest streams, but they're the busiest with the most amount of sales because of the flash sales. Here is another free pack of cards. I might as well just make some more packages to do. Colton City just grabbed a spot. So here's another Cosmic Chrome round. It'll be called Pick Your Team number 8, and it's going to be with more Cosmic Chrome. Let me just go ahead and set it up for you. So if you missed out on your team or you wanted to grab another one of your team in Cosmic and go after those big chasers that you're after, whoever it might be, we'll open this one up now. I'll switch the jersey out from the Skenes to something else. We'll go with the Griffey Jr. jersey. I'll pin it at the bottom to make it easier for you to find, especially if you're new. It might be harder for you to find where the breaks are listed at. If you are new, the breaks are listed down here underneath the shop. You go to shop, go to breaks, and you'll find them there. All right, so here we go. That next round, since the last round sold out in about 5 minutes or less, here's another one. Pick your team 8, Cosmic Chrome, is now live. Good luck, everybody. If you'd like to grab any of your teams, you can. DFS says, I've only ever done one break. Wanted to understand how you work. Sounds good. Well, I'll tell you, every single card chips. That's a big bonus that a lot of folks don't do because it takes a lot of time. Like, we're talking, like, let's say I'm live for 6 hours breaking. It's going to take at least 6 hours of sorting all the cards out. If I didn't ship every card, I could have everything sorted in like 20 minutes. Actually, it'd probably be almost done by the end of each round, because I'd only have to sort, like right now, I'd only have to sort these 3 cards. Like, wow, that's hard. As opposed to, I don't know, several hundred cards. Faux Real just grabbed a spot. Oh, Margon just grabbed a spot. Thank you very much. Broke Homie John just grabbed a spot. That new round opened up. People grabbing those ones up. It's already half sold out. Faux Real just grabbed a spot. It's already more than half sold out already. Jerry just grabbed a spot. I can't keep up. Man, I'm going to have to go and order some more cases of Chrome Update. Probably the most rounds of Chrome Update I can do tonight, just because of the time starting here at like 9 o'clock. Might be 5 total rounds I might be in for. I think we've got 4 rounds listed right now. Here's the Chrome Update box. Blue Ford fan just grabbed a spot. Thanks, man. Let's see if we can hit something crazy out of this. And then you got your Cosmic Chrome box. Chris just grabbed a spot. Thanks, man. DC Norman says, thank you for the giveaway. You're welcome. ES says, did you sell the 1 of 1? No, we weren't live on Tuesday. Tuesday, it was a weird day. This was like a basketball day and super late. My wife was really sick. Chris says, thanks for getting me so addicted to the hobby. You're welcome. And you were able to get your first spot. Very nice. Here we go. Mason Fluharty. That's nice since it's a blaster box. Got a Cam Smith and 2 Drake Baldwins in there with a Ben Rice on the base. And Roki on the Sepias in there as well with a Vladdy. So congratulations to the Jays. Not too bad. All right, let me grab my Cosmic Chrome and we'll be ready to go. This round, we'll just be hitting into these rounds one after the other. I think we have right now 4 sold out rounds sold up. All right, Cosmic Chrome time. The main box of all of these rounds. Spigot Team 5. We have 6, 7, and 8 coming up right after this. And I guess I'll open up one final one, and then I'm not going to be able to open up any more just because of time. We can do more on Sunday, but this will be the final round of Cosmic Chrome opening up. So here we go. Last one that I can open just because of time constraints. I don't want to stay up to like 2 and everything. I've been being like an old man recently, just liking to go to bed a little bit earlier. But here you go. We'll open up one final Cosmic Chrome round. We'll keep it at a Griffey jersey for you. And that's just on top of all the extra buyer appreciations. And that round is live right now. At the bottom of your screen. And Huskers just won the next free pack. Congratulations. Here's another one for you. All right, let's do it. Cosmic Chrome, the moment you've been waiting for if you're in this break. And the final round of Cosmic Chrome is opened up. That's 5 rounds of it tonight. I think that's more than plenty for a release day, and we'll have more on Sunday. Let's see what we can find. Good luck, everybody. Man, I'm also like super mad at the DoorDash. This I did DoorDash from Planetary Brothers today. And I put the order in at 6 o'clock, and it's still not freaking here. I even tried to get my money back, and they said since the restaurant has started to prepare the order, we are unable to refund you except for the DoorDash fees, and it's like $8 that they were going to give me back. Never go for Planetary Brothers. I hate the Planetary Brothers is terrible out here. I should have known. I'm off keto now, so I wanted to enjoy a Planetary Brothers sandwich. It'll probably be ice cold and awful. My wife's probably going to be in bed, so she won't even eat her food. She'll be asleep by the time it gets here. It was supposed to be here at 7, so I could have eaten well before the break. It's almost 9. I'm still not here. What do you think of the Pirates trade? I like it. I think Mike Burrow is going to be good, though. But you're going to get 1 year of Brandon Lau, and then we got Jake Mangum, who hopefully can be a piece in the outfield. Who knows? Maybe he pushes for some playing time in left. We got Justinson Nixon there too. Maybe they split time. I don't know. But yeah, Mangum is pretty good. This is Pick Your Team 5 right now, and here we go. Cosmic time. These cards are so gorgeous. Look at these. There's a Nick Kurtz. First time seeing Kurtz. We didn't pull him in the preview videos. We got the James Wood star clusters. By the way, sometimes there's star clusters on different teams. It'll go to the player on the left when that happens. John Robb grabbing a spot. Thank you very much. There's Mookie Betts. We pulled his autographs out of under wraps. It's like a probably $800 baseball. That's the Aqua Equinox. It's numbered to 199. There's the extraterrestrial talent. What is this? Upside down Ben Williamson. Just to totally fake us out. Nothing was special about that one whatsoever. There's an ultraviolet beam. Those are a couple of those per box, not all that rare. Still a cool card. With the Cosmic Chrome, you're hoping for that one big case hit. Here we go. We got one. Planetary Pursuit. Our first Planetary Pursuit of 2025 Cosmic going to the Cubbies. It is Pete Crow Armstrong, and the Cubs owner is going to get this one. It is going to go to DeWalt. So, DeWalt, thank you very, very much. Really appreciate you buying in, and very, very nice. Congrats. Paul Skenes on the Extraterrestrial Talent is in there as well. Another Paul Skenes. Not too shabby. Yeah, the pick your team, those are just the call numbers if you're wondering. They don't go in order. They go when they're sold out. That's the order we go in. There's Jacob Wilson, and we've got a light speed. There's a few of those per box too. So some nice cards so far. Good start. Some nice Skenes. Nice Jacob Wilson, Nick Kurtz. That Planetary Pursuit's pretty sick. Yeah, this is, a lot of people love Cosmic Chrome. It's one of the most popular releases. I paid $588 per box today from Steel City Collectibles. Not too happy about that price, but I guess it was justified from the first hit that we had. A crazy Superfractor 1/1 Hall of Fame auto was the very first hit that we had from Cosmic. It's on YouTube if you want to see that one. I put that video up just a few minutes ago, maybe half an hour ago. All right, now that's only half the box. We have another half of the box coming here. We'll see what the next half of the box holds in it. Hopefully something big to go along with the Planetary Pursuit Pete Crow Armstrong. Cooper says there's a card store in Pittsburgh for $5.10. That might be worth going there. That's $70 some dollars I would save. What card store do you work at? Cricket says my place in the area, they're more than you paid. Yeah, can you imagine like paying $600 for a box and not getting a guaranteed auto? That's what these boxes are. They are lottery ticket boxes. It's a big risk if you buy a box all by yourself. So also you got one for just $4.95. That's the deal of the night. Stay awesome, just grabbed a spot. But I didn't get my money back, he said. But 5 numbered cards, including a Paul Skenes, that's pretty good. Yeah, if you're going to get your money back, you need to hit a good rookie. Kirker has just hit a free pack of cards. Here's another free pack. By the way, flash sales will be coming up after every round. So when we're done with this stack, we're going to run a flash sale. I think I'm gonna have some super cheap packs. I don't have them listed yet, but some stuff from like 2021. Looking for Tarek Screwball. John Kenzie Noel got DFA'd. Can you believe that? I saw that today in the news. Big Christmas, who once was a big name, there's a nice refractor of Brooks Lee. DFA'd by the Guardians. Fernando Tatis Jr., that's a box hit. That's the Nucleus refractor. This one is a nice Yankees star cluster with Judge, Mantle, and Ruth. Leo Jimenez right there. Jackson Merrill, Ellie De La Cruz. Here we go. We've got the Shohei Ohtani. That's a big pull right there. The Ohtani green to 75. That is a massive hit. Congratulations. The Dodgers having a good round. The Space Dust Refractor Ohtani is going to get you some big money there, chillin'. That's why if you can get the Dodgers in a break, it's usually good, because if you do hit something, it's going to be worth a good bit. Congratulations, man. You got a Steve Garvey and Freddie Freeman relic, and now you get an Ohtani on the... That's a beautiful card. The green to 75. We'll get it top loaded up right now. Ultraviolet Beam Drake Baldwin. And how about a Stellanova? Jackson Merrill. Stellanova. Those are pretty sick. We didn't have one of those in the preview videos. So a Stellanova, that's an actual really good hit. So, man. Jackson Merrill. Padres will get that one. And that one is going to go to Monstog with, what a nice box. Monstog is going to get it. Man, a Planetary Pursuit, an Otani Green, there's a James Wood, and a Stellanova all in the same box. That's what you sign up for with Cosmic. That's the kind of box you want to have. Now, not all of them are going to be like that. You're going to have some boxes out there that might have a couple numbered cards, but no case hits at all. Very, very nice. Yeah, I saw Mr. Strom. Stadium Pools is now on. He's back to the Royals. Big trade of the day. Pirates getting Brandon Lau in a 3-team deal. Pretty excited about that, actually. Even though we only have him for 1 year, we need the offense so badly. He had 31 home runs last year. I'm trying to think who had the most home runs on the Pirates last year. Maybe O'Neal Cruz, but I think he barely reached 20. So, yep, it's going to be nice to have a big bat in that lineup. And we traded from a position of depth. We have a lot of good starters. And Burrows is a good one. But I think that was a fantastic trade. I like it. Playoff team incoming. I sure hope so. Alrighty, that round is in the books. Post Glacial just grabbed a spot. Thank you very much, Post. Before I move on to the next round, we do buyer appreciations. Every 5 teams you buy, it's a free pack of cards into your stuff. Here's a Kirby Puckett jersey for one of you. So we do jerseys as well for the pick your teams. Here you go. Let's see who's going to get it right now. So Kirby Puckett in this round is going to go to the owner of the Braves. The Braves were picked up by Stryker. So Stryker, you have that one. Congratulations. And those jerseys just get tossed in with your breaks for free. You don't have to do anything. You don't pay for any extra shipping. You don't even, it just shows up. All right, that round's in the books. Moving on to the next one. Whoops, hit the wrong button. I wanted to hit hide. I hit spin again. There we go. Slybold just grabbed a spot. Thank you very much. We're going to our next Cosmic Chrome round. It is pinned down there below. It looks like there is one team, and that's EO, who has a failed spot for the Tigers. So EO, if you wanted to send it over with PayPal right now, that would be great. The Tigers are caught up with a failed payment. We'll see if he gets that fixed up. All right, so this is number 6. Here's all of the teams. We'll read them all off. We have the Arizona Diamondbacks going to Radial. We have got Post with the Atlanta Braves. We got the Baltimore Orioles going to Travis. We got Boston Red Sox going to Schulte. We got the Cubbies going to Travis. Got the White Sox going out to Joy Omer. There's Ben Jacob grabbing a free pack. We'll get another one here in a second. Chilling with the Reds, JRAD Awesome Sauce is going to have this next one. Colorado Rockies, Joy is going to have that one. Detroit Tigers are a failed payment, so again, EO, if you, I think it's, what to say, 65? Just send the 65 over. Don't worry about adding any extra for shipping or anything like that. You can send that over with PayPal, and then we'll go ahead and put your name on it and reserve the spot for you. Houston Astros for TJ Miller. Miller time. We've got the Kansas City Royals going to the Great Bambino. We've got the Angels going to DJ Fate. Thanks, man. Dodgers are back for chilling. He had a great round last one. Joy Nomer, I think it is. It's tough for when there's no spaces. Joy Nomer is going to have the Miami Marlins. Milwaukee Brewers going to Junior Aid. That's another one that's tough for me to read. Junior Awesome Sauce. Cars Are Us is going to have the Minnesota Twins. We got the Mets going to Stay Awesome. We got the Yankees going to Joy. We've got the Oakland A's going to KC Slugger in this one round. Radio is going to have the Phillies. Pittsburgh Pirates is going to be for Joy. We got the San Diego Padres going to David. We've got the San Francisco Giants going to Travis. Seattle Mariners going to Fox Hill. St. Louis Cardinals going to D. Powell. Got the Tampa Bay Rays going to Joy. We've got Texas going to Papa Murph. We'll have the Toronto Blue Jays going to Post. And Washington Nationals going to Jerry. So I did say that we would do a flash sale in between the rounds. So I will go ahead and get that flash sale for you running right now. But here's all the boxes for this next round. Pick your team round number 6. There's your Cosmic. Last box was fantastic. There's your Heritage High number. And here's your Cosmic, or here's your Chrome Update. We do have rounds of Chrome Update as well. They'll be coming up and EO's payment has come through, so we're all good to go. Thanks, EO. All right, so here's your flash sale real quick. Let's go ahead and grab something here. I have Heritage High Number packs right here. These are, what are they, $150 a box on blowout cards? Well. We have them for $5 a pack. They are going live. If you're wondering why $5 a pack, it's because Whatnot's going to take a percentage of it. So I always try to calculate what my break-even point was. So the price point that I used for per box was $106 because I pre-bought some of these at $99. Now they're $150 on blowout. And so I figure that I will get about $4.45 after a five. It's just my guesstimate. So I'm just breaking even on the box. And flash sales are live right now. For this product right here, you can buy as many packs as you want. If you get 24 packs, you'll get a whole box. All right, here we go. Good luck to everyone in this round. Looks like I messed up on the flash sale. Don't buy anymore. I see that 30 packs have sold already, but stop buying them because you might get charged full price. Just don't buy anymore because it's running out in 3 seconds. I'm going to put it back up. Just don't buy anymore. I don't want you to overpay. Like I said, I'm just literally trying to break even and get you guys a bunch of extra. Oh, I did it again. What is up with that? I'm going to unpin it. We'll get it fixed. We'll get it fixed so it goes longer. Dylan says 4 boxes in the case of Cosmic will have autos. Yes, not every box. Can you imagine? Why can't they make it every box has an auto? I think that they should be able to do that. Let me fix this up. A little bit of technical difficulties. I have to change it so you're not running up against the clock. There you go. Now you're gonna have plenty of time. Here's that flash sale once again. Thanks to the 35 packs that were sold in the first 30 seconds. Now it's back up there. I just don't want you to run up and accidentally pay full price. All right, here we go. There's James Wood right there. And have an upside down card. It's David Bednar, fake out. I hate it when they do that. It's just a random crappy base card. And they flip it over like it's something good. Man, my DoorDash order, this is the worst possible thing ever. Now it's 9:21. What's this dude doing? I think he went home. Hung out for a little while. Like, just a double dose of awfulness. I put my DoorDash order in at 6 o'clock. I'm not going to get it till 9:30. That is insane. Permani Brothers and this dude, Jonathan, who is a 5.0 star dasher, but I don't know. Maybe they're making him take up a bunch of stops along the way. All right, here we go. I don't even want to eat the food now. Like, Sophia's food is a soft pretzel. You know how hard that's going to be? She's going to lose a tooth trying to eat that. It's going to be and the cheese will just be like solid. She probably actually fell asleep. What a waste of freaking, how much did I pay for this? Like $30-some. I'll never DoorDash from any brothers ever again. They're like real partisan anyway, so the only good thing about them is they're at PNC Park. I did request a refund. I did. Yeah, and they said, no, we can't do it because they already started the order. But it had said, like, the restaurant is preparing the order for, like, an hour or more. I think the restaurant just said they were starting the order just so that I couldn't cancel. All right, first one here. Not much going on in that one. I can, if it's cold, I would love to do that, Brandon. Brandon says once you get it, you can refund as an item quality issue. Yeah, there's no way it's going to be any good. Preparing at home is always the best. I know, but I'm not a good cook, and my wife hasn't been feeling well, so. It dings the restaurant. I'm glad you guys know about that. Good advice. Yeah, I was getting real hangry earlier. That's Sophia's word. But I ate some combos to kind of tide me over. There's a numbered Josh Rojas. No kiddos tonight. It's a quiet night, too. Kiddos are usually here all the time, Sunday through Friday afternoon, but Friday and Saturday nights, quiet nights around here. So I don't even have my pinch hitter to come and sit in for me. They are, what are they? Pepperoni combos. Kirker and I must break you. Thank you very much. Picking up some spots. I'm also looking forward to this, believe it or not, I'm looking forward to the Breaker's Delight box tonight because the preview video was atrocious. Brendan got absolutely wrecked in that preview video. Just destroyed. I'm a little distracted. I'm watching this guy's just crazy circuitous route to my house. It's like, are there road closures or something? Like, he turned around and went the opposite direction. There's a Brandon Lockridge number to 50. Could be, who knows? My kids were off school today. I was on my way into work. There's Connor Norby. That's going to be the box hit. Unfortunately, it's a relic. Marlins will get it, though. I was on my way to school, and I got a call from their school. The auto robot said that their school was closed because of a power outage. We were having crazy winds here all night long. I took my dog out at 2:30 in the morning last night, and we almost got blown away. But, of course, my school had full power. You said Sapphire video didn't go great either. Yeah, if you get enough boxes, you're going to have one. Just like with the Cosmic Chrome preview video, the first box was insane, and then the second box was a miss. Yeah, the DoorDash will be here probably after we're done with this round. Then I'll take a couple minutes and probably try to eat whatever slop they have. Here we go. This is the main box. It's Cosmic Chrome. Best of luck to everybody in this one. No, I'm off keto. Yeah. So I decided to go off of it. I was on it for almost 2 months. I just couldn't take it anymore because I was eating the same 3 things all the time. Like, my wife's been sick, so she can't make me like any special like meals or anything that I would need to be able to survive in it. I got so sick and tired of the same meat omelet and hamburger without bun, so I just said, forget this. My son had a big ceremony. He got the top cat award at school, and they had a really nice lunch in there. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to eat. So I'm back to normal. All right, here we go. Shohei Ohtani refractor. That'll get you some money. Congratulations, Dodgers. I think that's chilling again. Chilling, going back-to-back Ohtanis here with Cosmic. There's the ultraviolet beam, Luis Angel Acuna. These cards were so nice. Another Ohtani, the extraterrestrial talent. And Chillin says, the more Ohtanis, they're fine by me. Just keep them coming. We got the white Ellie De La Cruz. They call it the white hole. It's play on words from the black hole in space. They're not numbered, but they are relatively rare. That's a nice one right there. Congratulations, Reds. And ultraviolet right there for the Brew Crew. We've got the launched into orbit. Those are about 1 per box. Kobe Mayo. A lot of Kobe Mayo in 2025. Nothing too crazy yet. Not even a numbered card. Just Judge. Something's got to be coming up big. Because that side of the box, I mean, the Ellie De La Cruz is nice, but it's not numbered. We'll see. Get this Ohtani refractor top loaded up. Mick says there's only 3 teams left in that Pick Your Team 7 if anybody wants to grab one of those. I'm at a loss for words. The Dasher drove right by my house and is like onto some other street now. Oh, how do you do that? I must break you. Picking up a spot. For real, just picked up a spot. Thank you very much. Joan's got a comment. Let's check it out. It says, give that white border Ellie to Livy if she does something for you around the house. Wow. That's a really nice one, too. So Chillin just donated his white hole refractor to Olivia. That's a crazy hit right there. That's really, really generous of you. So, yeah, we'll make her earn it for sure. Maybe cleaning out Ziggy's room, mopping in there and everything. He hasn't had an accident in the house in such a long time, but yesterday he freaking peed all over the place. First time in a long time. We've been doing so good with taking turns and he goes for like 3 walks a day. That's another great thing when he's here. Then I get a little bit of a break because all the weekends I'm going out there every 6 hours taking him for a walk. All right. The Ellie White Hole rookie card from last year is a $200 card, says Ross. Yeah, those white holes are awesome. That was really generous of Chillin. Now, let's get him some good karma. Here we go, last stack. As the DoorDasher has finally pulled up according to the GPS coordinated map. Here we go. We've got an O'Neal Cruz. It is the, what is this one? SF on the back. Our first time pulling it, so I got to check this one, the Star Fractor. So a Star Fractor. Let's check the odds of finding one of these because this is what, 4th box in? First time seeing one of these. So, I don't know. Star Fractor. I don't see any odds on this. I'm trying to figure it out real quick. That's a nice one right there for the Buccos. Congratulations, Pirates. That one's going to Joy. Congratulations, Joy. We're going to top load it up. I'm not exactly sure how rare it is. Ross is on the ball as always. They're 1 in 160 packs. That's 1 in every 8 hobby boxes. That's pretty crazy. And there's the Jazz Chisholm on the purple. So now we're starting to get some hits. And another one, it's an auto. And wouldn't you know it, it's Drew Thorpe. I literally mentioned Drew Thorpe in the preview video. Please don't give us a Drew Thorpe auto. And a couple hours later here in the breaks, we got one. There he is for the White Sox. He's everywhere. Drew Thorpe to Joy. Joy's having a good box. Got the Star Fractor O'Neal Cruz and now a Drew Thorpe green to 75. There's a Judge. So the box does come to life on the second half. First half was really weak with nothing numbered at all. Now we have a couple case hits. There's a Logan Webb Nucleus Refractor and another Ohtani for chillin'. Jacob Wilson on the Starfractor. Ben Rice and another Ohtani in there as well. So that'll wrap it up. That round is in the books. I'm going to go grab this DoorDash before it gets too cold. And in the meantime, I'm going to open up a free pack of cards for you again. There's another freebie running for you. And another flash sale run for you as well. This time we'll go ahead, instead of Heritage, we'll do Allen and Ginter Hobby. Allen and Ginter Hobby packs are going to be available because I've got a bunch of cases of them. $7 a pack. My average price going to be about $5.80 is what I'll get out of that. So they're live right now. I'll be right back. Sophia DoorDash is finally here. All right, sorry for the delay. We'll get another free pack of cards, and we'll do another flash sale for you. As expected, this is ice cold. If you're wondering, I'm talking about this DoorDash. Just came in. All right, so the next break that's going to run is going to be another Cosmic Chrome break for you, but let's go ahead and get the jersey. Here's the Paul Skenes jersey from that last round. Skenes jersey and pick your team round number 6 that we just completed is going to go to the Giants. And the Giants are owned by Travis. So Travis Will is going to get a Skenes jersey. Congratulations. And now I'll mark that one as finished. Picker Team 7 will be coming up next. It is, I think it's completely sold out. EO has a failed payment for the Royals at $19, just so you know. So get that taken care of. And here's I'll give you a couple more breaks that are coming up. There's Tier 1. Tier 1 has about 11 spots left. I'm just going to eat real quick because I don't want to handle your cards with greasy fingers. So we'll do some flash sales. And free packs. There's a free pack to D-Pal. Here's another one. Yeah, the soft pretzel is, of course, freezing cold. My wife was completely asleep. Yep, fries are ice cold. They're terrible. I'm going to set up a super cheap flash sale for some Tarek Skubal 2021 packs. Let's go ahead and put this up together right now. 2021 Topps Hobby Series 1 sealed pack. Looking for Skubal and Garrett Crochet. There's 288 packs in the whole case. And let's see here. These boxes go for about $100 a piece now. That is $4 a pack. We're going to beat that price. We'll beat that price for you here. You're going to get some cheap opportunities for hobby packs here in a second. For your patience. We'll go with like $2 a pack. I'll probably get about $2.10 a pack. Yeah, that's a little low. It's a little bit low. Maybe I'll try to maybe we'll go for $3 a pack. I think we'll try to get this at $3 a pack here. There, perfect. $3 a pack. Looking for Tarek Skubal rookie cards. $3 for a hobby pack is a crazy good price, I think. And we'll start a flash sale on it and link it down below. There it is. $3 a pack. Those boxes are about $100 a piece, maybe a little less. For 24 packs. You just want to get the silver pack. So that's how I'm selling them for so cheap, because I'm going to take the silver pack and hopefully maybe flip it into $40. Start to get this next break ready again. We're in a dinner timeout right now. About halfway done with this sandwich. What's on the sandwich is coleslaw, fries, and I accidentally got no tomato because that's what my wife always gets. We'll get another free pack of cards going as we continue to wait out this rain delay. I'm almost done with the sandwich. It's about 4 minutes left on that flash sale. I'll be back before then, breaking this next round. I'm going to wash up and we'll be ready to start. All right, we're ready to go with this round. Good luck, everybody. Pick your team round number 7. Let's get it started. Sorry for the delay, the eating delay, but I ordered it at 6. I don't know why it took so long. We have Cam Smith with the Arizona Diamondbacks in this one. Tyler Howe with the Atlanta Braves. Brandon B is going to have the Baltimore Orioles. Chris C has the Boston Red Sox. David Shee has the Cubbies. Cars R Us is going to have the White Sox. Jerry is going to have the Cincinnati Reds. For Real has the Cleveland Guardians. Rocky's going to RCJ Tree. Tiger's going to Travis Will. Houston Astros going to Travis. Kansas City's a failed payment for EO. So EO, you can just PayPal the $19. I'll go ahead and save it for you. Stay Awesome is going to have the Angels. Joe Mill is going to have the Dodgers. RJC Tree is going to have the Miami Marlins. The Milwaukee Brewers are going to Mike Bra. Lou Ford fan has his Minnesota Twins. Justin Egan is going to have the Mets. Junior Awesome Sauce with the Yankees. TJ Miller has the A's. Philly's going to Navarez. Pirates going to EO. D. Haro is going to have the Padres. Brandon Parker is going to have the Giants. Chillin is going to have the Mariners. Seattle going to, St. Louis is going to D. Powell. I Must Break You is going to have Tampa Bay. Ryan Rod is going to have Texas. Jays Dude. G-Lock is going to have the Blue Jays. And For Real is going to have the Washington Nationals. So we're ready to go with this one. Some more Cosmic Chrome coming up. That flash sale is done. We'll have more flash sales coming up in a little bit. Good luck to everybody in this one. Let me get some new sleeves because these sleeves are almost empty. The next round that's going to go is I send a message out to everyone that this one is starting. The next closest round to running is probably number 8. There's 5 teams left. If you want to grab any of those, that's also Cosmic Chrome. It's like 5 teams remain. And we'll get the jersey done in this round in a second. I just want to sleeve up these last couple cards. Couldn't touch them until my hands were clean because that sandwich was greasy. Probably super unhealthy as well. Max says 2021 hobby for only $3. Yeah, it's looking for Tarek Skewball rookie in there. It's a great price. It's the flash sale price. All right, so here we go. Let's get into this. Good luck, everybody. We'll start off with the Chrome update. DJ LCA just grabbed a spot in Pick Your Team 8. Thank you very much. There's 4 teams left in that one. Jimmy John's is the Superior Sandwich Place. I don't know if we have too many Jimmy John's around here. We got Jersey Mike's. Brandon says she's smart. The tomato just makes the bread soggy. I never thought of it that way. Bucco's made a legit trade, I know. I'm excited. Got a bat. We've got a Kyle Stowers, numbered to 50 on the gold. That's pretty good from a blaster box. There's no guarantee of a numbered card in these. Dylan Cruz and Cade Horton. Card Daddy just grabbed a spot. Thank you very much. We do have rounds where Chrome Update is more featured in them. The little hobby box or the little blaster box doesn't seem to do it justice, but so far both blasters that we've opened tonight, or maybe even all 3, have given us a numbered card. So at least we're having a little bit of luck here. Here we go with some Heritage item. We're on a kind of a cold streak with this. It's been nothing but relics. I don't think we hit an autograph from this yet tonight. We were real hot with it earlier. Braxton Ashcraft was the one that I liked a lot. I like Burrows too. I think Ashcraft might be pretty good. We're gonna have, and then of course Bubba Chandler's gonna be in there. Can't wait for that next year. So our rotation is gonna be let's see, Paul Skenes 1, 2, probably Mitch Keller, maybe Bubba Chandler slots in at 3. Then Jared Jones will be coming back. Braxton Ashcraft will be in there. So the Pirates traded 2 of their starters this year. They traded Yohan Oviedo to what? The Red Sox, and for Dustinson Garcia, and now Mike Burrows. So I don't know. We don't have much depth anymore. Rob says I sent you an email at you regarding an Aaron Judge jersey. Sounds good. I'll have to take a look at it. Or you can just let me know. Like, did I forget a jersey or something? Thomas Harrington he's a death piece. He was pretty bad. What do I owe you, Rob? I'll take your word for it. When did you win the jersey? Because there's a chance it maybe just didn't come in yet, too. Did I say that it was supposed to be for you, but it wrote down someone else's name? Logan Evans right there. Rob, I'll take your word for it. I'll put it in with your next shipment. Let me write it down right now. Judge. I think I got like 1 or 2 left, so you're in luck. All right, here we go with this next one. You read someone else's name off, so I sent it to somebody else. Darn it. Well, somebody got super happy. Yeah, make sure you fact check me on this, because sometimes I'll be filling out a break and then I'll go back and do the jersey, and then I'll look at the wrong list because I'm already moved on to the next round, and I just look up at the team and see the wrong list. But if nobody says anything, then I don't know. David got the Griffey jersey. Yeah, nice little freebie. Try to think of something that might be a little bit different than maybe what other folks are giving away. Not a lot of people do buyer appreciations, and if they do, it's like some random just assortment of cards, if that. Try to stand out some way. There's a Mason Miller bicentennial, numbered to 200. No hit yet in terms of the auto. Oh, the Ron Sandberg was a pretty slick one, yeah. That was a great one. I don't think I have any more Sandbergs. I should have ordered a bunch more of those. So by the way, with the freebies, if you're buying into breaks, every 5 teams that you win throughout the night in the rounds is a free pack of cards. I think this past Wednesday, I gave away mostly Heritage High Number with some Allen Ginter. Getting a little low on my updates, almost all gone, believe it or not. Ended up giving away a bunch of those. Here comes the hit. I think it's a relic. I thought I saw a thick stock card. Man, we were 6 out of 7 on autos, and now it's slowed down. Well, that'll be, I think, 4 consecutive relics if we get... Oh, Ben Williamson's not too bad on the black. Yep, Jackson Jobe, another relic. Tigers will get that one. Oh, if I would have known all these relics were coming out, I wouldn't have ranked this number 12 on my list. That's the problem with all these releases coming out so late in the year. I was like, all right, I got to put a cutoff. Where am I going to draw the line? So I drew the line at Wednesday's releases. And I said I wouldn't add anything else that comes after. Like, I'm not, like, black and white. It's not going to be eligible for the top 25. It's come out way too late. Here we go, the last little stack, and then we will have the Cosmic Chrome. Sucks you could spot it when you're getting a relic. Yeah, you can just see the thick stock card coming. There's C. Palmer grabbing the Cleveland Guardians in the next round. Thanks. Only 2 spots left in the next one. That one's pretty much all sold out. Picker Team 9 only has 4 left. We can do more Cosmic Chrome coming up on Sunday. We've got Breakers Delight. If you're interested in that, it's about half sold out. I'll pin that one for you. Did you draw the jersey yet? Let's see. Last jersey I gave away was a Paul Skenes. I did not. Pick your Team 7. This one also is Paul Skenes, so the second Skenes. Let's go and do that while I'm looking at the right list. Thanks for reminding me. Usually I wait. I either do it at the beginning or the end, because I'll either forget and then I'll do it at the end, or I'll do it at the very beginning. This is for the Paul Skenes in this round. Paul Skenes jersey and Pick Your Team round number 7. It's going to go to the Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks owner is Cam Smith. So, Cam, congratulations. Got a free jersey coming your way. Brandon Parker just grabbed a spot. Thanks, man. Here we go. Last stack. Then we get the Cosmic Chrome, the main part of this round. Got this couple sparkles in there. Again, there's 8 of those per box, so they're not all that rare. But we knew there wasn't going to be a hit. Unfortunately, Heritage High Number is not like Update in the fact that there's oftentimes a bonus hit in there. Now for the big boy box, the Cosmic Chrome. Let's see what's next. Here's all the packs. Let's see if we can get something better than the Drew Thorpe auto from the last box. There's a lot of other nice stuff in there too, but why does Drew Thorpe even have an auto in this? Like for a box that in most shops is $500 plus. Can we just not put him in this product? How many Topps Update Jumbos do you have left? Not many. Probably like 5 or 6. So my update inventory has been pretty much wiped out because we were doing it like we were putting so much update in all of our rounds. But I like to keep at least a few boxes around. Every now and then, we got the random team breaks that pop up, and I like to have some stuff that I can throw in. It'd be hard to save them, yeah. I still have some boxes of like 2024 update up there. I might throw one of those in every other month. There's Braxton Ashcraft. I do like him. There's another Pirates of Depth piece. Thomas Harrington gets a card in this. It's impressive. Nothing too crazy yet. Nice Drake Baldwin rookie card for the Braves. It's your Rookie of the Year. There's our Nick Kurtz. Got an Ohtani on the start cluster. Cade Horton rookie card. There's the white hole Seiya Suzuki. Again, those were kind of rare. So only our second one tonight. And the box hit Nucleus Refractor. Paul Goldschmidt and a Ben Rice. Both for the Yankees there to wrap up that side of the box. So again, kind of a slow start to the box. The entire left-hand side, not much going on. Right-hand side might have some big stuff in it. There's a card show at Pittsburgh Mills this weekend. Did you even go to card shows? I didn't even know there was one. How many tables is it? Pittsburgh Mills is like such a dead mall. My wife lives up that way, or used to live up that way. She's from that area, so maybe we'll run up there. I mean, the local mall shows, I usually don't end up buying much. Next weekend in Uniontown, says J Sport. There's a card show. A lot of the guys like set up at all the local card shows, so they kind of like, sometimes they have the same inventory at like month after month. I was going to try to go out to the Philly show. I think there's also a card show at the Westmoreland Mall. Like, I think there might be this weekend. Isn't there? Usually they do one right before Christmas. The weekend before Christmas. I'll have to look. I don't know. Might be fun to walk around. Maybe I'll see something. Chris says, do you still do baseballs in the Patreon boxes? Not since like 2019. I did it the first few years. And then I stopped doing that. Because I was going to run out of them. I wanted to save them for my kids down the road. So we could have an unlimited supply. Yeah, that was in the old $100 tier. Old $100 tier used to be like a blaster box, an old wax box, a Major League Baseball, I think a hanger box, some packs of cards, stuff like that. And then it just got impossible to get the old wax boxes anymore for a decent price. Here's Pete Crow Armstrong on the purple. Cam Smith is in there. So the Cubbies get the first numbered card of the box. Now we're hoping for another Planetary Pursuit, a Stella Nova, something like that. We got the Launched into Orbit Dominguez card right there. James Wood Lightspeed insert. There's another Ohtani. Kyle Tucker. I'm getting worried this might be a hitless box. It is. Hitless box without any case hits. Again, we talked about that earlier. That's how these boxes are. Only one numbered card in that box, too. PCA. That was a rough one. It all depends on what box you're opening, like what specific box, if you get lucky or not with that product. That one just didn't have it, so thanks, everybody. Wish we could have pulled something big out of that one, but that one is in the books. You got the jersey given away. Moving on to the next one. Pick your team round number 8. It's pinned down below, and all the teams are sold. So let's read them off. This one gets a Griffey Jr. jersey. Yeah, Chris. Well, I actually caught over 6,000 baseballs, like 6,600 some baseballs. So it's not like there was a shortness of supply. I did give a lot of them away at the ballpark, but I wanted to make sure that I have a bunch. You know, none of my kids really got into baseball that much. None of them really played it, unfortunately. So maybe it'll be Jackson. I think Jackson's got the best bet because, you know, I'm going to be in his life every single minute. Broke homie John with the White Sox. And back when the kiddos were younger, they spent probably a little more than half of the time with their mom. And she was really against baseball. C. Palmer. My daughter will tell you, she talked her out of T-ball and everything when I had her in that. DFS cards with the White Sox. But now I've got them like 87% of the time every night except for Friday nights and Saturday nights. Maybe we can get them back into baseball. G. Jessica with the Royals. Post has the Angels. They do like baseball cards now. That's one good thing. They're all into baseball cards. Vicky with the Marlins. They're opening packs every morning with their advent calendars. All 4 of them have an advent calendar. David has the Brew Crew. Lou Ford fan has the Minnesota Twins. Mike has the Mets. Yankees has Omargon. Did I say that right? They do like going to the ballpark. Yeah, we went to a few games this year. Uber with the A's. Phillies also have Omargon. Pirates are for Jerry. D. Haro is going to have the San Diego Padres. DFS says, I didn't get the White Sox. Go back and double check that. Broke homie John has them. In this pick your team round number 8 is what I've got on my list. Did I not say that? Because, yep, that's what it shows. San Francisco Giants going to D. Haro. Seattle Mariners going to N. Huskers. Have I found a taker for the All Aces Skewball card? I haven't put it up for sale yet. Yeah, it's, I was just showing that off to my daughter. I got to find where I put it. It's on one of these shelves in here. The Skewball All Aces. Here it is. I pulled this. If anybody wants it, I'll run it right now. I was going to save it for a single show, but If you want me to run it off, I'll do it. Brandon Parker with the St. Louis Cardinals. Tampa Bay Rays to Card Daddy. Texas Rangers to Axiom Hobby. Toronto to Lou Ford Fan. And Washington Nationals for Faux Real. DFS says, I thought I did the A's. Uber has the A's. There's multiple different rounds, so this is pick your team round number 8. So just go and double check. Yeah, 100% Uber's got them. Double check and see what you got. This is number 8. Pinned at the bottom of your screen. Message was sent to everybody as well that's the one we're on. DFS, go to your My Order page. Broke, you do have the White Sox. Yep. Alrighty, so I'm going to print my list out here, and then we can get started. But before we do that, we got a request to sell my skoo ball that I pulled. Here you go. The Tarek skoo ball is going to be sold right now. If you're interested in it, from the PC, it is going live. It's a extremely rare all aces card from 2025 Topps. I'm starting it off at $350, which is less than it just recently sold for. And it'll be going live soon. All aces skoo ball. Type it in the description for you as well. Start the auction. If you're interested in it, there it goes. The skoo ball. All aces. One of my best hits of the year from my boxes that I have for myself. The mix with a save. Yeah, number 12. I never made that video live. I will have to do that. Skoo ball, no takers on it. Happy to keep it. All right, so let's get into this. We got the Cosmic Chrome. We've got the Heritage High number that we have to grab. Hopefully we can break our bad luck streak of relics in this round. We have to get a Chrome update box as well. All right, we're ready to go. There's all the boxes. We'll do the jersey while I have that in front of my mind too. So pick your team round number 8. Here's another free pack of cards, by the way. Go ahead and take that. Pick your team number 8. The jersey is a Griffey. Let's see who's going to get it. Ken Griffey Jr. jersey. Going to be awarded to the Cardinals. St. Louis's Brandon Parker. Brandon Parker, congratulations on the Griffey Jr. jersey. And now we are ready to go with this next round. Good luck, everybody. Cosmic Chrome. DFS says, oh, Tigers. Yep, I got you down on the Tigers. They're on they're on the list. Post Glacial, pick up a spot. Here we go. It's all right. We'll see if we can get you a Tigers hit here. Chris 6, is our Blasters worth it? Nope. Blasters are usually the worst return on your investment, I would say. There's Nick Kurtz. There's Mick Abel right there, numbered to 50. Another nice, this has been a great case. Congrats to the Phillies. These Blasters, I think that's the last 4 Blasters in a row have all had a numbered hit in it. That's not typical either. Like, we would open like a bunch of these and only have maybe like 2 numbered cards out of like 15 boxes. So this is actually kind of crazy. Just goes to show you how streaky products can be. I guess it all depends on the machines and how they're inserting and stuff. Also makes you wonder if the other case was just a cold case. Radel just grabbed a spot in the Tier 1 round. Thanks, man. Tier 1 round will be coming up shortly. Here we go. Cosmics will be the 3rd box of this round. Second box, the hobby box of Heritage. We still got snow on the ground. It was 50 degrees and sunny. It was all melted by yesterday. I mean, there might be a little bit. It actually snowed today. Yeah, it was really nice yesterday, and then today I went out on my lunch break because I went to Chick-fil-A, and it was snowing heavily. It was like 32 degrees, super windy. When I left work, it was 28 degrees. So the cold snap came right on back. Kind of sucks. Yeah, last night it was in the 50s. So I took my dog out without a coat at 2:30 in the morning, and it was so windy. White Sox Comps is supposed to be 57 degrees on Christmas. That kind of sucks. That's the only day that I would like it to be cold and snowy. It never really quite feels like Christmas if it feels like it's April outside. This looks like it's just going to be one of those winters where it's just kind of crazy. I don't know. There's Big Saul grabbing a spot in the Breakers Delight box run. I can't wait to see what's in this next box. The first two Breakers Delight boxes were so bad that I think that there should be, just by the law of averages, something really big coming out. Because I bought a whole case of it. First two boxes had nothing. And we should get something going soon from one of the remaining 4 boxes. Only 6 in a case. There's a Nick Kurtz. G.P. Sears right there. Denzel Clark. There's the newest Pirate, Jake Mangum. I saw in some publications and stores they were calling him Jake Magnum. And I was like, wait a minute. That's not right, is it? Have I been saying his name wrong? Jake Mangum. Newest Pirates rookie prospect. Ross says they always do a great job here plowing and salting. That is good. Yeah, Brandon Lau was a good one. Mangum's a 29-year-old rookie. I don't know about that. I wouldn't call him a stud. I didn't know he was that old. That trade looks good for the Pirates now, but it has the potential to come back and be terrible. I don't know. We'll see. Rob Ann just grabbed a spot. Mike Burrows could be like a 20-game winner. Down the line, who knows? Biz 512 cards. Thank you very much. Want a free pack? How do you bid on your YouTube breaks? You mean the preview videos? I just put those up on Patreon. That's where those are all listed at. So you can join our Patreon page and I'll be like, okay, here's the upcoming videos this week and here's the prices if you're interested. Another spot coming off the board. Thank you very much. All right, here we go with the middle part of the box. Still looking for the hit. 4 out of 4 boxes have had relics, which sucks. Rob Ann, grab another spot. Just grab the Rangers. Thank you, man. There we go. Jordan Beck for the Rockies. Finally an autograph from Heritage High Number. It's going to go to Brumworld. So, Brumworld, congratulations. You got the hit. Rocky spot comes through, and Cosmic Chrome's on the way. Rob Ann just grabbed another spot. Thanks, Rob. Alan Roden on the black. Those aren't numbered. And last Staccarino here. Pecan says, did you see the D-backs trading Merrill at the deadline and then re-signing him for 2 years? He's back now for 2 years. Merrill Kelly? I didn't see that. I got to keep up to date with these moves. I mean, that's a smart move. If you're going to be out of the playoffs and you got a guy that is going to leave as a free agent, or at least going to be a free agent, you might as well trade them and then maybe bring them back. Because why keep them? Get a prospect or 2 out. That's the way to do it. When the Pirates signed Aroldis Chapman a couple of years ago, 2 years ago, we all thought that they were going to do that. Sign him, trade him, and then I was hoping he was going to come back, but yeah, for 1 full year they didn't trade him, and then he went to Boston, and he was really good he might have been the best closer last year. It was crazy. He was still throwing 103 miles an hour in his late 30s. The Cuban Missile. He might end up being a Hall of Famer because he's not showing any signs of slowing down. You saw Craig Kimbrell kind of fade away. I don't know if we'll see Kimbrell ever again. Kimbrell was like, what is he, like 4th all-time in saves with 440-some saves? I think Kimbrell has a shot to be in the Hall of Fame someday, but I think he's going to be a guy that gets in like way down the road. Like, it's going to take him many tries because Kimbrell really faded out the last 5 years of his career. Just stay awesome. Thank you very much. Picking up a spot. Ron Schuler on the original 76. Rob Ann just grabbed a spot, picking up the cards. There's Merrill Kelly. How about that? That's pretty weird. Talking about Merrill Kelly being traded from the D-backs, and then he comes out saying, yep, that's right. Now just sign back. There he's in his Texas uniform. Only played like 2 months in that uniform, and then he'll probably never wear it again. Now the main box, Cosmic Chrome again. Here it is. Meep says, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, too. And I saw Bonds is actually all throughout all these new releases. I was looking on eBay to look at who are the best Allen and Ginter autos that we could find. Brian Cranston auto sold for $7,000. It said, let's cook on it, which is like a meth term. I was like, oh, that's real nice. But sold like $7,000. Livy Dunn sells for over $1,000. Larry David sells for a couple grand. And Barry Bonds has autos that were selling for around $1,000 or so in Allen and Ginter. Why couldn't I find one of those autos? We had bad luck with Allen and Ginter, but I've got a ton of cases of it. Maybe we'll open some more. Here we go with Cosmic. The next round. What's the best card in Cosmic? That was in the preview video. 1 in 27,000 pack pulls. Superfractor Hall of Fame auto. We had a Planetary Pursuit. We had a Stellanova. We had a Starfractor. Trying to think if there's any other cases. We had a Green Otani. Space Dust. What's a box of these going for? I paid $5.88 a piece for these at Steel City, but some places, if you have a reputable local card shop that doesn't price gouge, you might be able to get it for around $500. Here we go. I wonder what White Sox Tom's local card store is selling this for. Probably like $850 a box. Kyle Tucker and PC on the Star Cluster right there. We've got a blue. That's a nice team color match. The Vlad Jr. Blue Moon. I think it's number to 99. Yeah, Blue Moons are to 99. Ross says that his LCS has them for $540. Yeah, I paid. There were $550 at mine. It's at the Steel City Collectibles because I passed Steel City on the way home from work, so I just popped in there. It's like, I don't know if my wife is going to sign for these cases. I'm just going to go and buy boxes of it just to make sure we have it for tonight, so we don't have to continue to wait till Sunday. Here we go, another one. Planetary Pursuit Rookie of Roki. Roki Sasaki, Planetary Pursuit. Another hit for chilling with that Dodgers spot. So congratulations. That's a good hit right there. Another case hit. The Roki Rookie Planetary Pursuit with the Sun. Now, we got to work our way out from the Sun and start hitting some planets here. The Suns are the most common of the Planetary Pursuits, so therefore they are the least expensive, but still it's going to be worth some money. But if you can hit like a Roki Saturn or Uranus, I mean, that's crazy money. So very nice. Congratulations. Roki Planetary. Lou Ford fan says, like I said, Fanatics only makes Dodgers cards in these boxes. They love their... Well, you know what? You might be onto something there. If you look at any specific checklist that has, like, Planetary Pursuit, I don't know how many subjects are in there, but maybe there's, I don't know, 25 different players. How many of those do you think are Dodgers anyway? I mean, you probably Roki and Freeman and Otani and Betts. So makes sense that it seems like there's so many more Dodgers hits. White Sox Tom says they are $600 a box at his local card store. And Will, you got the cheapest one. That's great. $425. That is an honest card store right there. Again, these pre-sold on Topps for $349. So your card store got them for $350 and it's taken a relatively small profit of about $50 a box after their fees. Where most card stores are selling these for almost $600. You got a good one right there. I hope your card store limits it to one per person. Otherwise, they'll sell out of those really quick. They do limit it to one per person. That's a good idea. Madness here just picked up a spot. Thank you very much. We've got a Brooks Lee rookie card on the Aqua Shimmer. That's going out to Lou Ford fan. Congrats, man. Mike Drop just picked up a spot. And we got an autograph on the Launched into Orbit. It's the Josh Young. So a nice on-card auto going out to the Texas Rangers. That's for Axiom Hobby. So Axiom, congratulations on the die cut Launched into Orbit. Josh Young. Good player when healthy. He just has not been able to be healthy for the last couple of years. There's Dylan Cruz on the insert. Launched into Orbit. This time it's Vlad Sr. Aaron Judge is a nice one. We'll sleeve that one up. We've got the Star Fractor. Corbin Carroll. For the D-backs. Roki, another Roki. Extraterrestrial talent, another Dodgers hit. And the box hit goes to the Pirates. Brian Reynolds is going to get it done for the Buccos. Congratulations to Jerry taking that Nucleus case hit. Now, or the box hit. I've noticed that the Nucleus refractors are pretty standard at one per box. I remember other years of Cosmic, you had to get two per box. Many would have two. I've only ever seen one in any of these tonight. Stay Awesome says, can you start a Discord so all of us can sell cards to each other? That's not a bad idea. People, back when I first started making the YouTube channel, people said you should do a Discord. And I think I was going to do a big announcement on December 1st, which has somewhat to do with a Discord. It's your idea, really. But I never got around to it. The only person that knows about it is Steve. Talked it over with him. And he thinks it's a great idea. And there he is. Just leaving work. Someone just said I should start a Discord server to sell cards on. I said that was a great idea. All right, anyway, here we go. I did the jersey for this one already. We did that at the beginning. It was the Ken Griffey Jr. So that round is in the books. Planetary Pursuit. We got one final box of Cosmic that we're putting in tonight because we have these other Pick Your Team rounds to go as well. We'll have more Cosmic Chrome coming up on Sunday night for you. But for now, let's get into our final Cosmic round of the night. Here it comes. And I'll run another flash sale for you too. This one is completely sold out, man. If I would have known that, I would have started a lot earlier so that we could have just done 20 rounds of Cosmic tonight. Yeah, this round is completely sold out. It also comes with a Griffey Jr. jersey. I'll read off all the names in Pick Your Team round number 9. We have DeKine cards with the Arizona Diamondbacks. We have the Atlanta Braves going to T.J. Miller. Rob Ann just picked up a spot in Tier 1. Thank you very much. Baltimore Orioles going to Brandon B. Got the Boston Red Sox going to John Robb. Going to have the Chicago Cubs going to Jerry. The White Sox are going to be going out to Brumworld. Cincinnati Reds going to John Robb. Cleveland going to Rob And. We got the Rockies going to Post. We got the Detroit Tigers going to Sleebold. We got the Houston Astros going to Travis. Kansas City Royals going to N. Huskers. We're going to have the Angels going to John Robb. You can sell your cards without paying taxes or fees on Discord. to check it out. But the Dodgers going to M Tatra. How does do I need do I need moderators for that, or do I need to? What is my role in all of it? Just kind of like starting it, or what? There's Cars or Us. I didn't know what kind of time commitment I got to do for it. Travis Will with the Mets. Madness Hero has the Yankees. TJ Miller with the Oakland A's. Steve says Discord is great, but you don't have the time, Eric. We'll have to talk about it, Steven, because I don't have Discord. I don't even know what it is. John Robb with the Phillies. DFS Cards with the Pirates. D. Haro with the San Diego Padres. John Robb with the Giants. Chilling with the Mariners. St. Louis Cardinals, John Robb's going to have it. Tampa Bay Rays going to David Shee. Texas Rangers going to John. Toronto is going to John. Washington Nationals going to Post. File print. Final round of Cosmic Chrome tonight, and then we get into Chrome Update and Tier 1. Brandon says, how can you prevent scams and theft from people in Discord, though? You can mute channels. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how that could be handled. Like, you'd have to have, can you have some sort of feedback rating on there? Like, obviously, I would say don't trade with people you don't know. So if you see people like, the folks that are here, regularly, like you see Jerry in there, he's legit. You see the Tosnator in there, he's legit. You see EO in there. You see TJ Miller. All the guys from here. You can trust them. But you see some newbie in there. I don't know. All right, here's the final round of the night. Or not the night. Final round of Cosmic. And then we're moving back into Chrome Update. We haven't done any Chrome Update hobbies tonight. We haven't done any Tier 1 tonight. We haven't done any archives tonight. So that's all coming up. But here you go. Last round of the night. Good luck, everybody. Here's that other jersey. For Pick Your Team round number 9, another Griffey Jr. jersey is going to be given away right now. It's going to go to the owner of the Marlins. That's why you buy the Marlins. Super cheap team. G. Jessica's going to get them. Congratulations. It's yours. The next round coming up after this is, man, Tier 1's really close. Tier 1 is pinned at the bottom of your screen. There's only 4 teams left, it looks like. And then after that, probably Chrome Update. Only 11 teams left. Chrome Update Breaker's Delight, which will be a good one. That'll be interesting. Brendan Chapman is going to be watching that one because he had the preview video and got wrecked. Are you sick still? Do I sound like it? I don't feel sick. Jerry says it's fun to make trades. Yeah, maybe. Chief Rock says, I've sold countless stuff on there so far in the last couple months. I haven't had any issues. I guess we can always publicly shame somebody that just steals your cards and runs. Hopefully we don't have any of that if we ever do that. Fitzy says the flu is around. Yeah, I think I had the flu for about 24 hours on Friday and Saturday. Steve says, thanks for the little note. You're welcome. You got the free pack and the Lou Gehrig jersey that was donated to you. Yeah, I forget who did that. Who donated? Was it Chillin? Somebody won a Lou Gehrig jersey and knew that Steve was a big Yankees fan and said, you go ahead and give that jersey to Steve. Really cool of Chillin. He's been having really good luck ever since that. He has some good pulls tonight already. He pulled a Mookie Betts like $800 baseball the other day. Chief Rock says they have to pay first, and if you buy, yeah, I guess that's true. If you're doing Discord deals and you're paying through PayPal, if they don't get the card, just file a claim. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, I would just be afraid if people just do a 1-for-1 trade without any money trail. I think that Yeah, you probably would want to, if it's somebody new, be like, okay, let's PayPal each other, and then you only be out with 3% PayPal fees, and then you have a safety net if the other guy never comes through. White Sox Tom says I only do trades in person. Another relic. What is going on? 5? No, I guess 5 out of 6 have had relics. Last one had a Jordan Beck auto. So there's a hit. Kobe Mayo going to the Baltimore Orioles. Congratulations. We got Fitzy in the house on this Friday night. And we'll do another one of those flash sales. Here's some more of the Heritage high number hobby packs if you're interested in them. Start the flash sale on those right now. $5.70. My takeaway would be about $4 and some change on that, which I'm just trying to break even on the box. Big Saul just grabbed the Mets. Thank you very much. Big Saul. Jerry just grabbed a Heritage high number pack. Thanks, Jerry. That's awesome. I want to go over here and check something out real quick. Yeah, I get $4.72 per pack, if you're wondering. Whatnot takes $1 per pack. That's why I love those no fees days, because those fees do add up. Well, we got the hit, so let's go through this and then work our way into the Chrome Update Blaster, which all the Chrome Update Blasters have had numbered cards. There's Cheddar grabbing a pack. Thank you very much. Let's get all these packs tossed in with your breaks. Lars Nootbaar on the green. Good thing about these is many of the packs are going to have Chrome cards in them. There's 16 Chrome cards per box out of the 24 packs. Really good shot. If you buy a few packs, you'll at least get a Chrome card. If you buy 24 packs, you'll have an auto or a relic. So we'll just send you a whole box. I've got 1.5 days of work left, by the way. There's Crosby grabbing a pack. Crosby, our big Pittsburgh guy. My kids are done. My kids, they had their last day of school yesterday. Because they were canceled today. Lucky ducks. Because of a power outage, because of a big storm that blew through. Lights out. Just bought a whole box. I'll just send you a whole on box with all your other stuff. You grab 24 packs, guaranteeing a relic or autograph. I don't even have to take the cellophane off. Just send you the sealed box. It's not like there's a silver pack in there that I can rescue. The silver packs, when I do the flash sales, I use those to drive the price down even more. It's like a price reduction instrument, because I can take the pack out, throw a $40 price tag on the pack, and then lower the cost of the box by $40 and spread that out amongst the packs. That's how I can do those hobby packs for like $2 or $3 a pack. Here's a black Yohan Duran in his Phillies jersey. I'm sure that Lou Ford fan hates to see that. A couple numbered cards in the box at least, but another relic. On to the Chrome Update. Every blaster so far tonight has had a numbered card. Like 5 for 5 or 4 for 4. Yeah, Discord is a good idea. Chief Rock says, I just bought myself a Cliff Lee auto from Archives today. and we'll leave a vouch for them once it comes in off of Discord. That's pretty cool. I never even realized you could like have a whole marketplace on there. Heck, I could probably sell some of my stuff on there. You know, throw stuff on there, buying out like that Terrace Scuba. I'll be like, all right, guys, here you go. Anybody want it? It's at $350. Wow. What is up with this case? Literally every box, every single blaster's had a numbered card in it. Harrison Bader to 150. For those of you that have been with us on, what is going on? This is a $40 blaster box, and it has just given us the same return as a hobby box. An autograph here, Ryan Bergert for the Kansas City Royals. Very nice, going to N Huskers. Chiefs, I should have bought into this round. Ben Rice on the Ray Wave. Man, these blasters have been crazy. Too bad tonight I don't have the Blaster Palooza round. That would have been a crazy round. With 16 blasters, imagine all the color coming out of those. Go ahead and top load that autograph up. Next up, it's your Cosmic Chrome box. Coming up next. Here it is. Then we get into Tier 1 after this. We're doing Cosmic all night. This is the last box we're going to do tonight, and then we'll get into the Chrome updates and Tier 1. Alrighty. Can we do a private Discord room for paying members only? We could. How does that work? EO just took down a whole hobby box, really. Thanks, EO. Jason Ritz. I'll have to look into it. Alrighty, here we go with the Cosmic Chrome coming up. And by the way, here's another free pack of cards for you. Next break, it's gonna be, there's 3 teams left. It's pick your team 4 with Tier 1. Blue Ford fan says, I'm too old to learn how to use Discord. I can't even imagine what it even is. I have no idea. Late 30 seems like it's too late for me. Man, how do you think I feel? 45. Steve says, I'm in a Discord with Lindsay, Sandra, Raven Lunatic, Doogie, Dugout. When you're with the right people, Discord's great. All right, here we go. We got Chris Sale starting it off. James Wood on the Ultraviolet Beam. And there we go again. Another Planetary Pursuit. So out of the last 4 boxes, 3 of them have had a Planetary Pursuit. This one's going to be Ronald Acuna Jr. It's the son going to the Atlanta Braves. Congratulations. T.J. Miller gets his hand on one. Ronald Acuna Jr., congrats, man. Not too bad. We need Acuna to really have a healthy season again. Last time he was healthy, he went 40-70. Injuries are starting to get the better of him, though. I saw a stat that he only has 2 career seasons of 30-plus home runs. There's Ellie De La Cruz, numbered to 150. And, like, he's been around, like Acuna. He's been around since 2018. 7-year career. So hopefully he can just get healthy and stay healthy. Eventually, he's going to evolve into just being a hit-only guy. He's not going to run anymore. You know what was kind of the most surprising thing for me last year? How about Juan Soto? I never knew Juan Soto was fast. Juan Soto, like, almost had 40 stolen bases. And, like, I always thought of him as just being, like, kind of like a slugger, kind of lazy guy that couldn't really do anything. He stole 38 bases last year. Like, he was almost 40-40. It's like he made up his mind, like, you know what? Everyone's getting on me here earlier in the season. I'll just go 40-40 this year. 2 steals away from 40-40 was Juan Soto. Nobody recognizes that. 38 steals for Soto last year. previously, his previous high was only 12. He had 12 in 2019, and then he just like never ran. Like last year, he had 7 steals, 4 caught ceilings. Didn't even make the All-Star team, but he really came on in the second half. He finished 3rd in MVP voting, actually. That's pretty impressive. It was obviously Ohtani first, and then Schwarber, and then Soto. Probably the most interesting part is Juan Soto. Can you believe he's only 26 years old? How's that even possible? Juan Soto, he just turned 27 in the offseason, but he played last year at age 26. I don't even know how that's possible. Like, he's starting to look like he's like actually probably like 32 or something like. I don't know, because you know how the Dominican Republic kind of has a bad track record for keeping track of ages and everything, and that's where he was born and raised. I wonder if it ever comes out that Juan Soto is actually like 4 years older than he is. I know a lot of people are starting to think that. Remember Soto's gallery? Yeah, in his rookie card, he looks like he's 58. Brandon says, yeah, I bet he's actually 31 or 32. There's Logan O'Hoppe. We got Dansby Swanson. Yeah, I don't know. There's people that said Albert Pujols is a few years older than he was. Paul Skenes right there. Christian Campbell. Remember Fausto Carmona? He got away with being a completely different person for years. He was used a fake name and shaved years off of his age. There's Nick Kurtz. He was a Dominican. It's just records aren't kept in some countries. My like I said this before, my wife, she's one of 8 siblings. I think all the siblings except for one of them, they don't know their birthday. And her parents don't know their birthdays. All their birthdays were January 1st because that's what they had to give them when they immigrated. Here comes the next hit. It is launched into orbit Kobe Mayo right there. Out of 50. I got Crosby winning a giveaway. Congratulations, Crosby. My wife knows hers because she's the only one that was born in the United States. Yeah, Pujols, it was actually a front office guy in the Marlins system that said, just so you know, Pujols is 4 years older than he says he is. And I've got proof or something like that. It was kind of a big story. Pujols really looked old. Like at the end of his career with the Angels, he was really looking old. Although he did have a flash in the pan and had the fountain of youth. The last 2 months of his career, somehow, some way, I don't know if pitchers were just grooving it to him because he was Albert Pujols and it was a farewell tour, but he was hitting those last 2 months. But before that, he had like maybe one good season with the Angels, and then all the other years in his mid-30s and everything, he was awful. He could barely even run. Like, we could pick anybody out of the chat. Like, we could throw Jay Sport out there, and Jay Sport, you'd be able to beat him in a foot race, no doubt about it. Even me, who's probably the slowest person in the room, would beat him in a foot race. Luke Ford fan says I would not. I don't know. It looked painful, Pujols running to first base. He had plantar fasciitis in both feet. I mean, I'm not saying that he's a bum or anything, but he's a Hall of Famer, and he's one of the best that ever will do the game of baseball. But man, he was really aged out at the end of his career. We got Tier 1 coming up next with a Yamamoto jersey. We've got Chrome Update and a Holiday Tin Master Box. The Master Box is right here. I'm actually just going to open and take the tins out because the box like knocks everything over as I like go through it and open it up. It's too bulky. There's 3 sealed tins inside. I'll take those out. Let me get the Chrome Update. This is the first Chrome Update Hobbies of the night. Couple spots left in this one. Here's that box. Let me get this box opened up. Get a little bit of holiday in here since it is just about Christmas time. I still have a case of the Megas. I don't know if I just want to save that though or not. I saved a case of the Megas from last year. Here's all the tins. There's 1, 2, and 3. All right, so there's 2 teams left. If you'd like to grab them, you can. They're the Nationals and the Astros. Here's the Astros. We'll make them go live right now. Astros are live in this one, and I'll read off who's got the rest. Pick your team round number 4. Let's go through this and see who's got what. Refresh your memory and all that good stuff. We've got the Arizona Diamondbacks going to Rob Ann. Good luck, Rob. We've got the Atlanta Braves going to Jerry. We've got the Baltimore Orioles going to Travis Will. By the way, here's the Astros. Go ahead and just take them for $1. Go find your Cam Smiths. Good luck. They're the buck. Boston Red Sox or Chas D. Kaiser. Got David Shee taking the Cubbies. White Sox are going out to Post. Cincinnati Reds are going to Chillin. Got the Cleveland Guardians going to Rob And. The Rockies are for Atlantic Breaker. We've got Travis Will taking the Detroit Tigers. EO has the Kansas City Royals. And Rob And is going to take the Astros. Thanks, man. Angels are going to Black Cat Collectibles. Here is the other team. There's only one other team. It's the Washington Nationals, and they are live right now. You're looking for James Wood, Dylan Cruz. Los Angeles Dodgers are going to Chillin. We've got the Marlins going to Rob And. We've got the Milwaukee Brewers going to Prison Brook. Minnesota Twins going to EO in this round. Chris C. is going to have the Mets. Yankees also going to EO. And now you have a shot at the Nationals, last team to sell in this break. They're a buck. Right now, there they go. Who else we have here? Oakland's going to DFS. Philadelphia Phillies are going to Radial. Pittsburgh Pirates are going out to Crosby. Got the San Diego Padres going to D. Haro. The Giants are going to Stay Awesome. We got the Mariners going to Chillin. Got the St. Louis Cardinals going to Mike Drop. The Tampa Bay Rays are going to I Must Break You. Got the Texas Rangers going to Rob And. TNT Pools just pulled up with the Nats. Good luck. Tosinator with the Nationals. Jerry with the Blue Jays. And we're ready to go. Tier 1, the main box of this round. Good luck, everybody. Let's see what we can do here. Got a Chrome update in here as well. Send a message to everyone that this one's about to start. And there's also a jersey in this round, so I should probably do that now. All right, let's do the jersey first. It's a Yamamoto jersey. Yamamoto. Also got the Under Wraps baseball coming up. Last box out of Mookie Betts. It's about an $800 baseball or more. We'll see what the next one has in a little bit. But the jersey here is going to the Yankees. That's going to go to EO. Congratulations, man. You just won a free Yamamoto jersey. Here we go. By the way, World Baseball Classic coming up in spring training. I started to look into games and see, like, should I go down to spring training this year? I'm kind of feeling it, like I should. I'm feeling a Florida spring training trip, too. I've done one of those for a while. I used to go every year to see the Pirates. With my dad a couple of years to it. In like, I think 07, 08, 09. So it's all just base holiday, and then here's the good stuff. Austin Riley on the blue. Then we have these Christmas light parallels. Couple of foils, and then a short print. It's going to be Fernando Tatis. James Wood base holidays in there as well. Marcelo Meyer. And on to the next one. D-backs is 1 mile. I like the Arizona's definitely got the best spring training. I went out to Arizona and I visited every spring training complex
It's so nice that they're all within an hour of driving distance from each other. You could literally go to Phoenix and you could see, if your team is based in Arizona, you could go see them and see all their road games, no problem. It's awesome. You have a day off work, you can have your pick. What game do you want to go to? Such a great setup. Jay Sports says, I'm actually looking forward to baseball this season. Should be fun. I know. I think I'm going to renew my season tickets. Maybe not the 21 game plan, but I think I'm going to get a 10 game plan. There is Paul Skenes. Just so I can get some of those benefits of being a season ticket holder. I should do that soon. I'll try to do it before Pirates Fest, which is like January 21st or 26th or I don't know, something like that. Somewhere in there. It's like the last week or so before they report to spring training. I hope it doesn't suck. The last few years it absolutely has sucked. It's been like in the attic of the convention center. Everybody all like jammed up. I actually hated it the last 2 years. It was better when it was PNC Park. It was the best when they had it out on the whole convention floor. They have this giant convention center. And the last 2 years has been like a freaking RV show, and then it's taking all the space. White Sox Don't Start Fan Fest is in a movie theater. I remember the first ever Tribe Fest. I went to that when they first started trying that. That was pretty cool. They did that one at Progressive Field down in the tunnels. I thought that was nice. My son got his first ever haircut there. He would have been just about 1 year old. Maybe not even. Little EJ, Brooks Lee. And now all of the holiday is done for this part. Now we get into the bigger and better boxes. Chrome Update starts. It's a hobby box. It's going to have a guaranteed auto and usually 1 or 2 numbered cards. At least 1, maybe 2. Maybe a case hit, and now the search for the rookie debut patch autos continues in earnest. By the way, the next round that's coming up, I should pin it for you. It appears that it's going to be Topps Chrome Update Breakers Delight. That is the very expensive 1 pack of cards. There's 11 spots left in it. If you would like to grab a spot, you can go ahead and grab it. We'll get you in there. DFS says they made it impossible to get autos now. You talking about like ballparks in general? They have the stupid netting up everywhere. I hate that. Yeah, like if you're at the ballpark, you can't even get an auto. You have to like stand next. They have these little zip areas, like I guess like the entrance to like a tent. You have to stand like right there, and there's only a couple access points. You can't just go to the front row and just wait. And the players almost use that netting as like an excuse not to even attempt to sign. Like I never see any players sign anymore. Jerry taking a spot. The only player we saw sign this year, we saw Andrew McCutcheon come over and sign once. Sophia almost got his signature. She's getting pushed out of the way by these fat kids. Like these greedy, like, autograph hounds. They were like, I say kids, they were like 13 years old with like just millions of, I don't know, and that must be their hustle. Like all kinds of binders and trinkets and stuff. But she actually was getting pushed by them. That would have been cool for her to get a Kutch auto. We got Victor Mesa. There's your numbered card. And we're going to have an autograph, Freddie Peralta, numbered to 150 right there. Freddie Peralta, it is a veteran auto for the Brew Crew. Congratulations on that one. Nice little color match. Stay Awesome says, both Mariners games that we went to, Julio Rodriguez always signed for the fans. I like his signature too. Like, it's weird. It's very unique though. Like, J-Rod. J-Rod's cards have not really come back up in price since his kind of like leveling off. When he first came up, there was people that were paying crazy amounts of money for his cards. Some people even calling him the next Mickey Mantle and all this stuff. I mean, he was an all-star this year, but it's not quite the player that I think we all thought he may have been after that rookie year. But we'll see. He's still young. He's still good. He's an all-star last year. Another numbered card. That's pretty good. Raffy Devers. So a grand total of 3 numbered cards in the box, including the autograph of Freddie Peralta. But unfortunately, no rookie debut patch auto. The main box here is Tier 1. We'll see what we can do with this one. Tier 1 has some nice boxes. Lou Ford fan says, guess the tier, folks. Is it going to be a Tier 1 box, which means the autos are awesome? Feels a little heavy. I don't know. Feels a little bit heavier than the other ones, so that could mean a super thick, low-numbered auto relic, or it could mean a bonus card, as in a bonus relic. Like I'm saying, it does feel heavier to me by a little bit. Let's see if I'm right. So you can see it is going to be a bonus card stack. That's why you never like to buy loose boxes anywhere, because you don't know, because you can just kind of pick stuff up and be like, wow, that's heavy. There's probably something great in it. That's why I always like to just buy a case and just take the boxes out of the cases and rip them open for you. All right, so we got a bonus card in here. It's probably going to be a relic. Again, when they're thicker or heavier, it usually means it's a bonus card or it's a thick relic auto, which means probably like really low numbered. We got Manny Machado starting it off. San Diego Padres are going to get that one. That's D. Haro. And then I just put this piece of paper down just to keep the surprise. Connor Norby for the Marlins. Slow start, but hey, that's a pretty good round for the Marlins. Another hit. They just also won a jersey in the last one. Marlins doing okay. They're almost picking up a spot. And I'll tell you, you could see there's an auto. I don't know if you could see, but I could see through the paper that there's an autograph. It's going to be a 3 autograph box. We're going to start with a Grant McCray for the San Francisco Giants. It's numbered to 299. So Stay Awesome is going to have that one. It's pretty cool. Congratulations. You got the first auto of the box. Grant McCray. He had a lot of autos this year. I saw him a good bit in, I think, Series 2 as well. And next autograph, because there's going to be 3, it is also going to be a hit for Stay Awesome. It's the Jung-Hoo Lee, number to 199. So a double hit box. That's pretty cool. Tier says, looking like more like Tier 5 here. Yeah, our players are Grant McCray, Jung-Hoo Lee, Connor Norby. And the last one, it's another auto. It's a Yankee hit. It's going to go out to EO. It's going to be a patch auto to 99 of Oswald Peraza. So, yeah, I guess that would be like a Tier 3 box, even though with the bonus hit. Bonus hit doesn't always mean it's a crazy hit. And White Sox Tom says he's not even a Yankee anymore. But he's a Yankee there, so that'll go to EO. Congratulations, EO. And so there's your autos. The Peraza, McCray, and Jung-Hoo Lee. Tier 2.9, says Lou Ford fan, just because of the extra hit, which comes to the rescue a little bit. All right, now it is time. Things could get a little wacky with this. These boxes are the epitome of a lottery ticket. A lot of people have pulled the rookie debut patch autos from the Breakers Delight boxes. A lot of people have also pulled the Hall of Fame autos, the legendary autos of guys like Ken Griffey Jr. and so on, from Breakers Delight boxes. And then a lot of people have come up with absolutely nothing. Now, we did 2 of these boxes in our YouTube video yesterday, and we got hammered, like just really, really rough. $1,300 of boxes, and we may have hit $13 in cards. It seemed like that. It was more than $13. The best hit was Braxton Ashcraft because it was out of 50 in a team color match. These all do come from the same case. So the cases are like, I don't know, $4,000 or something like that. So for $4,000, they better give us more than $40 of cards. So I think there's going to be a massive hit in this case somewhere. So here's the next box out. We also have with this one, we're also throwing in Chrome Update Hobby with it as well. So we're doubling up. If you some reason don't get a single card, I'll send you a hobby pack. It's a possibility. But anyway, let's go ahead and read off who's got what. There are 7 teams remaining in this one, and there's some big ones out there like the Dodgers. The Dodgers have been hitting well tonight for chilling. We'll see if whoever gets them, they're going to hit well for here. CD Bean just grabbed the Phillies. Thank you very much. Here's all of the Angels going live right now in this one. Good luck. Angels are up for grabs. 5 spots left. We'll get them sold, and then we'll go ahead and see what we can do. TJ Miller just took the Dodgers. All right, thanks, TJ. Fingers crossed for a Roki or Ohtani hit for you. Here's all of the Angels for $1. $1 spot for the Angels. And then there's only going to be 3 teams left. And then I think we only have one more round left after this, don't we? Is it 1 picker team or 2 picker team rounds? 2 and 3. KC Slugger is going to get this one. KC Slugger, good luck. 3 spots left. Next, here are all the Nationals for you. Nationals are live right now. There goes the Twins, the Lou Ford fan. Under wraps. I'm looking forward to that one. Man, I've got the box ready to go. Under wraps. The last baseball we pulled was a Mookie Betts. That's coming next. Or either next or the one right after it. Here's the Nationals for $1. Going live right now. $1 National spot up for sale. Looking for James Wood, the cover boy of the box, and Dylan Cruz. And then we have, I think, just 2 more teams and we can get started. Nationals are going to go to lights out. Good luck. Next up, it's the Bucko spot. Looking for Paul Skenes. It's live right now. Paul Skenes and company. Is there a random spin of the wheel? The spin of the wheel would be for the jersey. For the Smoltz. We'll do that after these last 2 teams sold. I'll sell the Pirates for half price. Otherwise, I would just rather keep them. Half price Pirates are live right now. And then I'm going to start reading through the list here and populating it. Daniel is going to have the Arizona Diamondbacks. TJ Miller has his Braves. Baltimore Orioles going to Travis. Boston Red Sox is for Chris C. Got Colton City with the Chicago Cubs. And Buccos are going to be sold. TJ's got them. Thanks, TJ. Good luck. Last team, it's the Yankees. The Yankees are going live right now. Once they're done, we'll be ready to start. The under wraps is a no. It is there's an autograph on there, so it's not a random spin. That's only for the Yankees ball. So like if you pull an Ohtani baseball out of there, it goes to the Dodgers. If you pull a Paul Skenes baseball out of there, it goes to the Pirates. If you pull I don't know, Judge baseball there, it goes to the Yankees in that case. Cal Raleigh goes to the Mariners. You pull a Nick Kurtz baseball there, it goes to the A's. You know, whatever team they played on in 2025. Unless it specifically says like Angels on it for Ohtani, because there is an Ohtani ball on that checklist in the Angels, like with an Angels logo on it. Here's the Yankees for half price. Yankees are live right now for half. Yeah, it's so whatever team you have, you'll have a shot. But the Yankees ball, since there's only Yankees players, we usually put those in the random team breaks. We haven't done any randoms at all tonight. TJ's going to have them. Thanks, TJ. So reading off the next team, it's going to be the Chicago White Sox. Going to mic drop. Then we've got the Cincinnati Reds going out to Jerry. The Cleveland Guardians are going out to Rob and we've got the Colorado Rockies going to Jerry, along with the Detroit Tigers. Houston Astros are going to go to Deal Bender. Kansas City Royals are going to the Great Bambino. Rob says, I hit the Mattingly ball for the Yankees ball. Wasn't that awesome? KC Slugger with the Angels. TJ Miller with the Dodgers. Marlins going to Post. Milwaukee Brewers are going to Psalms. Minnesota Twins going to Big Saul. New York Mets are going to Travis Will. Yankees are going to be for TJ Miller. Oakland is for DFS Cards. Going to have the Philadelphia Phillies going to CD Bean. The Pittsburgh Pirates will go to TJ Miller. Then the Padres will go to D. Haro. The San Francisco Giants are going to go to Mike Drop. We got the Mariners going to I Must Break You. St. Louis Cardinals will be for Rob and. Tampa Bay is for I Must Break You. Texas will be for Rob and. Toronto's for Card Daddy. And the Nats were picked up by Lights Out. So this round is ready to go. This is going to be interesting. Breaker's Delight. There's 6 boxes in a case. We already opened up 2 of them, and they were awful. So we're due for a big one. It was just the autos were no names. So I'm guessing I kind of feel more than likely it's going to be kind of a Hall of Fame auto coming up eventually. But I'd love for it to be a rookie debut patch auto, but those are tougher. Let's see what we can do. Send a message to everyone this one is started up. And the next closest one to going, with 10 teams left, is pinned at the bottom of your screen. Chrome Update Hobby, Archives Hobby, and Bowman Chrome Mega with Freddie Freeman. We haven't done any archives yet tonight, so here we go with this one. Topps Chrome Update starts us off. Here's all of our packs. The hobby box starts, and then the Breakers Delight will be coming into play. How you feeling? I'm feeling okay. My wife is still out of it. She slept all day. She's sleeping now. She's been sleeping. She's so sleepy. I fell asleep next to her last night. I told the kids goodnight. I laid down next to her. And then I fell asleep. I woke up about 2:30 a.m. I'm like, oh crap, the dog hasn't been out yet tonight. Took him for a walk at 2:30 in the morning. Went downstairs, broke up probably about 100 empty boxes. Took all the trash out and then went back to bed around like 3 something. Here we go. Topps Chrome Update Hobby time. I don't know about you, but I have a itch. I can't wait to do some more Cosmic Chrome. We'll do more of that on Sunday night. I was like, when I just flipped the stack, I was like, oh, I hope there's a Planetary Pursuit in here. And I'm like, wait a minute, wrong product. There's a nice Zach Veen. It's going to be a Gold Wave rookie for the Rockies. That's not too bad at all. Congratulations. This one's going to Jerry with the Rocky spot. And there's your autograph. It's Connor Norby. Now, that's back in his Orioles days before he was traded along with Kyle Stowers. Connor Norby numbered to 499. Going out to the Baltimore Orioles, Travis will get that one. Usually when you see Connor Norby, he's on the Marlins, just like in the Tier 1 box that we just did. But Chrome Update has this rookie debut auto checklist, and that's where that comes from. Duke says, are you on holiday now? I wish. I still have 2 more days left. They're taking us right up until Christmas, basically. Terrible. My kids are on break. I'm jealous. I wish we were too. Blue Ford fan says that is Minnesota's own right there. Connor Norby. DFS is off till February. Jay Sports says, I'm on permanent holiday. The old retirement, huh? Very nice. I mean, you deserve it. For everybody out there that's retired, like I'm just thinking like, man, how cool is that? That you can get up whenever you want, like not have to worry about it. Don't have to ever be anywhere. You're basically your own boss. Make your own schedule. You want to do some work? You want to fix something up? Do some yard work? It's up to you. I get to experience that a little bit in the summer for like 2 months. 2.5 months. Chandler Simpson, there's a photo variation. Nick Kurtz. And now it's time for this is the big wild card. These are $635 a piece for one pack of cards. J Sports says, I'm still missing my job. What did you do? I'm curious now. I've only ever had 2 jobs in my life. 2 official jobs. I mean, I guess this could count as a job too, but I'm just opening baseball cards and having fun doing it. So it doesn't even seem like a job. I worked at Burger King when I was a teenager up through college. So I was there like 5 years. And then as a teacher. I feel like I'm one of these baseball players that stays with their entire, plays for one team their entire career. That's what it's been like. I've always been at the same school district ever since I started. A lot of teachers, they'll move around a little bit, especially earlier in their career. They'll get a job somewhere, and then they'll move districts because a district that's closer to their house will open up with a good job, or they'll just go for a higher-paying district or something like that. But I've been at the same place all 23 years. Did you ever wear the crown, the Burger King crown? Yeah, I used to have to make those every now and again. Be like, Eric or Slow, get up here and help us make some crowns. Here we go. I always worked in the kitchen. Very rarely was I got on that cash register a couple times and I saw all these buttons. I was like, I don't like this. There's buttons everywhere. I just hated not like knowing some be like, I want this and that, no this, no that, add heavy this, and I'd be like, okay, where's the heavy button? And I hated it. Anyway, here we go. It's usually 3 refractors and then the autos come after a geometric. Got a raid from Tim Grew. Thank you very much. Check out Tim Grew's cards as we're about ready to hit the autos. Here we go. Garrett Crochet, geometric, and first up, it is going to be Eric Wagaman, like in a $635 box. That's one of our 2 autos. Makes me sick. But it makes Post happy because Post is getting the auto at least. This second auto. I mean, does anybody oversee these boxes? Does anybody be like, okay, Eric Wagaman's the first auto. The second auto's got to be fantastic. Let's see. There's nobody overseeing these boxes. It's Brashton Ashcraft, number to 199. I actually like him, but it's not really worth all that much. It's going to T.J. Miller. T.J. Miller will have the second autograph of the box. And we got Logan Henderson to 25. We've got Yorby Vivas to 299. We do have a mini. These are pretty rare, so this is at least good. A Major League Minis with the big head, James Wood. That's a good hit right there. Going on to the Washington Nationals. That's going to be worth way more than both of those autographs combined. Going to Lights Out. So Lights Out picking up the Nationals, and that's definitely the best hit of the box. That's only the second Major League Mini that we have found. The other one was a couple, I guess last week, was a Juan Soto. So James Wood right there, and then we have some geometric parallels. Justin Steele. White Sox Tom says, you know what? Those go for at least a couple $100. So that even though that box seemed atrocious, it was actually probably about an average box. Like if you bought a Chrome Update Breakers Light box, you'd hope to get at least a few $100 of value out of it. So it ended up being an average box despite very disappointing autos. Like Eric Wagaman, who is that? Ross says it's a $160 card. So, yeah, definitely still an L. I'm looking him up. Eric Wagaman, if we take a look, he's a 250 career hitter, 11 career home runs. He at least has 548 career at-bats. This past year, he was a full-time starter. He had 140 games played. He was a negative WAR player, negative 0.4 WAR, so he was worse than some replacement minor leaguer with an 86 OPS plus. I mean, that's not what you want from a first baseman, but who knows? They still thought enough of him to play him a bunch. The bad news is he's 28 years old. So, I mean, he's already up there in age. Usually tough for someone like that at that age to have long-term success. Especially, I mean, if the Marlins don't want him, there's probably not that many more spots that he's going to catch on in the big leagues. But since they're the Marlins, they might have a spot for him. Now, Braxton Ashcraft, I'm a little bullish on. I did really start to like him with the Pirates. He had a 2.71 ERA last year for the Pirates in 26 games, 8 of them as a starter. So we'll see. I mean, that's a pretty decent ERA. And I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. He wasn't even that good in Indianapolis. So when he first came up, I was like, this guy's going to be another bum. He had a 5.40 ERA in Indianapolis, but some success last year in the big leagues. All right, moving on to our next round. Let's see where we're at. There are still 3 boxes left in this case of Breaker's Delight. One of them, at the very least, has to have just a crazy hit in it. Maybe there will be a rookie debut patch auto in there. They made the other boxes intentionally terrible because that one card is worth a crazy ton of money. I guess we'll find out eventually when we get them all opened up. We got archives coming out for the first time tonight, along with the Chrome Update Mega. It's pinned at the bottom of your screen. Here's your Chrome Update Mega Box with your archives, and it also comes with a Bowman Chrome Mega Box as well, which is right here. 2 autos in this, autograph in this. And if you're interested in any of these remaining teams, this is the next to last round of the night. We'll go ahead and get some of these teams sold off. Here's all the Colorado Rockies right now. I'm just going to go straight to it and do it for $1. $1 spot. J Sports says, don't forget that jersey spin. Thank you very much. Let me do that right now. So while that one's running off, let me get that jersey spin from the last round. Pick your team round number 1 is what it was. So the jersey that Lights Out's going to have that spot, by the way. Thank you very much. Here's another one for you. Here's all the Texas Rangers. I'm just going to cut right to it for $1. There they go. But that jersey spin, it's a John Smoltz jersey. And pick your team 1. Here you go. Shuffle, shuffle, and spin. Smoltzy's going to go out to the owner of the Athletics in that last round, which is DFS cards. So DFS, congratulations. John Smoltz jersey's yours. I think we're all caught up now. Right. Dan Schultz is going to take the Rangers. Thanks, man. Rangers are yours. Next one up. Let's go ahead and how about we do all the Cleveland Guardians. Let's get right to it. Just take it straight to $1. $1 Guardians. Take a look at the list. We got Tyler Howe with the Arizona Diamondbacks. TJ Miller with the Braves in this round. There goes Atlantic Breakers, going to have the Guardians. Thank you very much. Here's all the Cardinals. I'm just going to take them straight down to $1. Cardinals are up for sale next. Let's see who else. Baltimore Orioles are going to be for TJ No, Baltimore Orioles are still alive. Matt Mira's got the Boston Red Sox. Cubbies are for SM Collectibles. White Sox are for Rob and. Dan Schultz just grabbed the Cardinals. Thanks, Dan. Next up, here are all of the Orioles. I'm just going to drop them right down to $1. They're live right now. Orioles up for grabs. Let's see what else we got. Cincinnati Reds are for chillin'. Cleveland is for Atlantic. Colorado is for lights out. Got the Royals for the Great Bambino. Los Angeles Angels are for Psalms. And then we've got the Dodgers to chillin'. Dan Schultz is going to have the Baltimore Orioles. Thanks, Dan. Let's see. What else do we got here? Just all 5 teams left. So here's all the Astros. We'll just drop them straight down to $1. $1 Astros spot. Let's see who else do we have here. Marlins going to G Jessica again. Marlins have had some luck tonight. Milwaukee Brewers going to Atticus. Minnesota Twins are for Akin Duluth. Mets are for Big Saul. Great Bambino's going to have the Philadelphia Phillies. Rob Ann is going to have the Astros. Thanks, Rob. 4 teams left, and then we'll get started. Here, go ahead and take all the Tigers. Looking for Chris Rodriguez from Bowman Chrome, Jackson Jobs, etc. I'm just going to take them straight to $1. $1 spot. Let's see what else we got coming up here on this list. San Diego Padres are for Post. San Francisco Giants are for Jerry. Seattle Mariners are for Fox Hill. St. Louis is for Dan Schultz. Tampa Bay is for Rob and. Texas is for Dan Schultz. G Jessica is going to have the Blue Jays. Rob Ann has the Nationals. Lights Out just took the Tigers off the board. Thank you very much. Just 3 teams left now. Next up, it's all the Pirates cards. Pirates, I'm going to take them down to half price. Start them there for you. Half price Pirates, or I'll just end up keeping them. They're live right now. Steeltown. It's going to have a great name. Must be a Pittsburgher. Can you make number 12 live, please? Says the mix. I don't know. What do you mean by number 12? Oh, man. Huge assist. I was like, wait a minute. Order number 12? I was completely confused. Yeah, we have our top countdown. And let me make that live right now. Super late, so probably nobody will end up watching it, but I'm glad that we still got it out on time thanks to the mix. All right, it's live right now. Heritage High number. All right, thank you very much. We got 2 teams left. Here's all the Yankees. I'm going to take the Yankees down to half price. Straight away to half price. They're live right now. You're looking for Cam Schlittler from Bowman Chrome. And there they go. Easton's going to get them. Good luck, Easton. And last but not least, the Oakland A's. Looking for the Nick Kurtzes and the Shotar Maurice from Bowman Chrome. I'm going to do them for half price. The A's are half price right now. Good luck. Last team. Driving into Houston tomorrow. Have a safe trip, man. And TJ Miller is going to have the A's. Good luck, man. I'll print this list out. This is the next to last round of the night. I'll send a message out to everybody that this one is starting. Our final round of the night will be with the under wraps. That'll be an interesting one. Last baseball was a Mookie Betts, went out to the Dodgers. It's pinned at the bottom of your screen. There's 14 teams left in it. Also comes with Heritage High Number Hobby and a Chrome Update Blaster. The Chrome Update Blasters have been very good. Every single one has somehow had a numbered card. All right, let's do it. We'll start off with the Mega Box. And in this one. By the way, let's do the wheel first because there's a jersey with this one. It's a Freddie. No, is it Freddie Freeman? Yes, it is. Freddie Freeman jersey. Let's see who gets it. It's going to go to the Phillies owner, which is the great Bambino. So Greg gets back in the win column for the jerseys. Congratulations, Greg. Let's see what we can do here. There's the laser Wilfried De La Cruz. Tarek Skewball's in there. Nick Kurtz. Rick Baldwin, George Lombard on the laser. The good stuff's at the bottom of these. Otani Base, Charlie Condon, Jacob Wilson, James Wood. Unfortunately, no colors or autos in this one. But we like to throw those in every now and again because Bowman Chrome is so nice. Duke says we had 60-mile-an-hour winds tonight with thunderstorms. That was like last night here. It was like 60 miles an hour at least. Crazy high winds. We were under a wind advisory and everything. Next box is Archives. 2 autos. This is our first Archives box of the night. Let's see what we can do here. These packs, tough to open. Take my time with these, I guess. I don't know why we've got different types of wrappers. Like, why can't we just use the same wrappers they use for flagship pops? And print an Archives logo on it. Like, what's with these freaking wrappers? And it's always like that for Archives and Harry China, these weird, super tough wrappers. Oscar says, I know the first time I opened one of these, I was like, what in the heck is this, Tops? Yeah, they're awful. I usually like just to like drip it right down the seam, but there must be some sort of knack to it. It takes a lot of extra effort. You gotta first break the top and then rip down. Like, there we go. I don't know what I did there to get that in one pull. Almost lost my finger doing it too. If you pull too hard, you bend all the cards. You don't want that. All right, here we go. Finally. I'll have to do that all over again here in a minute. Got the big stack out. Every single card ships. Saw Reggie Jackson in the stack. We pulled his autographed baseball from under wraps last week. There's a Brian Reynolds number to 149. Got the pop-up of Kobe Mayo, Nick Kurtz rookie card right there. Those pinks, there's 8 per box. They're not numbered. Not too much going on. Just a Brian Reynolds and a Nick Kurtz. Get them sleeved up. But there's still a little bit here. Looks like maybe some red is on the way. Cyberstat of Mike Trout's a cool insert. Here comes that red foil. It's going to be Zach Wheeler numbered to 50. Team color match. How much longer are you going to be on? I would say about one more round, so maybe a half an hour or so. It's about 11. We'll probably be done by midnight. Shorter stream tonight. We've only been live for 2 hours and 41 minutes, but this is our 8th round of the night, so it definitely helps when the pick your team rounds fill up earlier. We can get right to it. If you want to join my stream, I'm gonna first have to friend you. There you go. What are you selling? Singles. People like singles. Maybe this is why I don't open too many archives, because it takes like 10 minutes to go open the packs. Russ, you got candy? Yeah, I think Candy Connection was live today. I've never won a free box from them. Super competitive, because there's always like a few hundred people and they're trying for those free candy boxes. Like anytime they start a giveaway, it goes from 0 to like 200 entries in like a second. "14 teams in the final round of the night," says the mix. Last round is up. It's pinned at the bottom of your screen within the Under Wraps baseball. White Sox Thomas, this is just a box of Kit Kats. That's what I got for free box. I mean, that's still pretty good Kit Kats, right? I mean, unless you hate Kit Kats. Like, how much do you think the box is worth? Like, was it like $30 worth of candy? Here we go with the other side of the box. Roki's in there. We have not seen either autograph. And there's only a little stack of cards left. Here we go. We got one. Brett Saberhagen. We've seen him already from this release. Not a bad one right there. It goes to Kansas City. The Great Bambino is going to get it. 84 Brett Saberhagen. And the other one is the Munenori Kawasaki. This guy had a really crazy personality. Probably nobody even remembers who he is, but he had some interesting interviews, and he didn't have much grasp of the English language, which made his interviews extremely entertaining to watch. But the Kawasaki right there for the Toronto Blue Jays going out to G. Jessica. It was all small ones, and it was only half filled, really. So it was not. It's probably like what, $5 worth of candy. That sucks. They couldn't even fill up the box. Like, why send you a medium flat rate box then, not just give you a small flat rate box? Kind of feels a little bit like false advertising. All right, last box in this round. It's Chrome Update. Hobby box. Let's see what we can do. He says that candy place you sent us to was good. I know that Jerry won something because Jerry outbid me. I was second place to you, Jerry, last time I sent you over there. It was like a giant box of Kit Kats. It was like probably a couple $100 worth of Kit Kats. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna buy those. And then I put my bid in with like I bid like $60 some with like a second left. But you're not gonna beat Jerry. He's a veteran. I'm glad if someone's gonna beat me. I'm glad that it was Jerry. Here's the Chrome update. Mick says their free boxes are like a bag of potato chips. 3/4 is filled with freaking air, and the other quarter is chips. I know, I hate that. So you got a Mattingly rookie for $15. That's pretty good, especially if it's the 84 Donruss. We got Willie Abreu, number /299. And Brandon Lockridge will be the auto for the Padres. It's the Ray Wave for Post. Number /150. Another one coming. It's good. That's a good one. It is the Marcelo Mayer. Number /150. Marcelo Meyer. I always make that mistake. Pretty good one right there for Boston on the blue Ray Wave. Marcelo Meyer. Here's the last stack in this one, and then Under Wraps is coming up. Is the Ohtani jersey? It's part of the break, so it goes to the people in the break. Yeah, so it's like technically considered like a box in the break. That's why it doesn't run up in the spots where we do the giveaways at. Alrighty, here we go. Tatis is in there. We got another Marcelo. That's the Prism refractor. Night Tears Jacob Wilson. And good old Matt Gorski. Whoever that is. For the Pirates. That round's in the books. Pick your team round number 3 is done. Let me go ahead and... Are you live right now, Osber? I might have our scouting crew check you out. All right, final round of the night coming up. Jake Paul dressed like Hulk Hogan. Did he win? I saw Jake Paul was facing a guy much bigger than him and a former champion. Also only 6 years older, so he's getting closer to people that might be closer to his age. Oh, it hasn't started yet. Why are they waiting so long? Here's the last round of the night. It is the Under Wraps release. So you get one of these baseballs. Signed baseball in there with a Chrome Update Blaster and a Heritage Hobby in here as well. So let me go grab all those. Heritage Hobby Box and a Chrome Blaster. So we'll get right to it. Here are all of the Orioles cards. Man, you can find Cal Ripken Jr. on the baseball. Starting them off at $1. Live right now. Ripken, Eddie Murray, and then you got all the active players too, like Jackson, Holiday, and so on. And the Under Wraps baseball series. Volume 2. Last auto we pulled from this was Mookie Betts. And then the autos before that, the 5 before from the Under Wraps Yankees series, Reggie Jackson, Don Mattingly, Austin Wells, Don Larson, perfect game, no hit baseball with the inscription, and Cody Bellinger. All right, they're sold. Thank you very much. Here's the red straight for $1. Look for Ellie De La Cruz or any of the Reds Hall of Famers, and they've got a bunch. Yeah, Reds, I'm looking at Hunter Green, Johnny Bench on the checklist. The Reds also have Tony Perez on there, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Johnny Bench is in here a bunch. If you'd like to see the checklist that I'm looking at to see if there's a team that you might want to go after, there's the checklist right there. Next one up, it's the Tigers. Straight for $1. $1 Tigers live right now. Tarek Skubal game used is a possibility. Skubal and Torkelson dual autograph is a possibility. Another Tarek Skubal for the art ball is a possibility. Riley Green, Miguel Cabrera inscription baseballs are on the checklist. Torkelson. So those are your opportunities that you have with the Tigers spot. I'll try to read off through the checklist as these spots come up. I'm just going to start them off at $1. All right, they're sold. Rob and has them. Next up, it's all of the Astros. Somebody may have grabbed the Astros. Don't let me run them. Astros for a great price, starting at $1 right now. Houston Astros, Billy Wagner, Cam Smith, Craig Biggio, Jeff Bagwell, Nolan Ryan, Yordan Alvarez, and Jeremy Pena. They've got a bunch on the checklist. Inscribed, Billy Wagner inscription, Cam Smith inscription, Nolan Ryan inscription, George Springer inscription as well, all on the checklist. Multi-signed, Biggio and Bagwell, dual-signed baseball, quad-signed baseball with Pena, Tucker, Valdez, and Bregman on the checklist. So there's a good bit for the Astros as well from the under wraps, and you're going to get them. Dan Schultz. Next up, it is the Padres. I'm running them off at $1. $1 Padres starts right now. Of course, there's Tatis on the checklist. He's a big one. Manny Machado. Trevor Hoffman is on there with inscriptions. We've got Dave Winfield on the baseball. Hall of Famer Dave Winfield as well, along with Tatis. There's a dual auto of Tatis and Machado to look after in this also. Stan Musial's on the checklist for St. Louis from the vintage. Yeah, they got vintage balls. There's literally a Mickey Mantle in here on the checklist. Next up, all of the Texas Rangers. They're going for $1, and they're going live right now. Texas for $1. With Texas, you're looking for Corey Seager from the Art Ball. They've got Wyatt Langford, Max Scherzer, Corey Seager, Adolis Garcia from the inscription list. Adrian Beltre, Nolan Ryan's in here as well. So Texas Rangers up for grabs next under wraps. And then you have a chance to find, of course, baseball cards from these teams in the other boxes that we have here. Heritage High Number and also Chrome Update. I'm just reading off what is on the list for the under wraps. Next up, Tampa Bay Rays. They're going live for $1. They're live right now. Tampa up for grabs for $1 Buccarino. Tampa Bay Junior Caminero is what you're looking for with Tampa Bay, as he is the only player on the checklist. But he's a good one. And then, of course, any Rays cards you find from the boxes. They're going to go to J.M. Owens. Thank you very much. This next one's a big one. Cardinals for $1. You're looking for Albert Pujols, Nolan Arenado, Ozzie Smith on the Art Ball. You're looking for the Stan Musial vintage signed Hall of Fame baseball. He's passed away, so that's a crazy hit. Jordan Walker, Nolan Arenado, Ozzie Smith, inscription baseballs. Scott Rowland's on the checklist as well. Albert Pujols is on here in like every release. Yadi Molina, Wilson Contreras, So the Cardinals have some good possibilities on the checklist. Dan Schultz is going to get them. Next up, it's the Giants for $1. It's live right now. San Francisco Giants. Look at the checklist. We got Buster Posey and Willie Adames. We've got Will Clark on there in the inscribed baseball with Buster Posey inscribed baseball on there also. And let me see what else. That's the Giants spots that I'm seeing on the checklist. Jay Sports says, I have the Pujols rookie auto ball from Topps. That's pretty awesome. Ross says, check your whatnot messages. All right, I'll have to do that in a minute or two once we wrap things up. They're gone. Next up, all the Nationals. Washington straight for $1. $1 National spot, which would also come with any Expos signings. We'll check them out. Nationals are live right now. Here's what you can find with the Nats. Dylan Cruz, Vladimir Guerrero, inscripted baseballs. Tom Brady is on the checklist. I didn't realize that. Pedro Martinez, Vladimir Guerrero Sr. Tom Brady's got an auto for the Washington Nationals as an old Expo farmhand with Pedro Martinez. I didn't even know that. That's why you look at checklists. Chillin says the list you linked is actually the jerseys. Really? I typed in under wraps baseballs. Single signed. Are you sure? So it's probably similar if I typed in under wraps baseball checklist volume 2. If you want to cancel because I made a mistake, you can. But the checklist will be similar for these. All right, looks like here we go. Look at the players. Yeah, Tom Brady's on the checklist for the baseballs too. It's basically the same players. If you don't believe me, it's right there it is. There's the checklist. But yeah, Tom Brady's on there as well. Same guys, Vladimir Guerrero, and then like all the other guys I was naming, like Ozzie Smith, Scott Rowland. It looks like they probably had all this. All I'm looking at it, all the same players that signed the jerseys are also in the baseball checklist. Yep. And there's actually some extra ones there that didn't get called out. Like there's a Willie Mays baseball in here. I didn't even say that for like the Giants. So there's actually extra legends to chase after. But there's the checklist. Yeah, I just want to make sure that all the same players are there that I was calling out. Yeah, so I actually was missing some really top-notch players. But anyway, next up it's the Oakland A's. That's a big spot, running at $1 right now. So Oakland is up for grabs next. Good luck. They got Nick Kurtz. They've got Soderstrom. They've got Jacob Wilson on the checklist. This checklist is a little bit small. Reggie Jackson is on there. Mark McGuire is on there. Jacob Wilson. Dennis Eckersley is on there. I'm looking at this checklist. My eyes are a little not as good to see this one. But yeah, Eckersley, McGuire, Kurtz, Jackson on this checklist for the A's. Ross says, ban Goodfellas. What did he do? And our last team. This is a massive team. I'm just going to list them right now. They have Mickey Mantle. Mickey Mantle's a chase. Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig, dual baseballs a chase. Sabathia, Aaron Judge, etc. So the Yankees are a huge spot. All right, Ross says check your messages right now. Okay. I see what Ross was saying there. Ross was doing a little bit of scouting. Alrighty. Coming up next, we've got the Yankees live right now. Looking for I mean, they're the best team by far in this. Babe Ruth, Mickey Mantle. I mean, they've got the biggest chasers out there. So I'm not going to knock anything off of them because they're already sitting under $100, which is a great price. And we'll see who ends up with them. Dan Schultz is going to get him. Good luck, Dan. If we can hit one of those baseballs, that would be pretty freaking amazing. Let's read off all of the spots and let you know who it is. We've got Rob Band with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Post is going to have the Atlanta Braves. Baltimore Orioles are going to be for Dan Schultz. Boston Red Sox are for Easton. Chicago Cubs are for David. We've got the White Sox going to LJA. The Cincinnati Reds are for TNT Pools. Rob Band is going to have the Cleveland Guardians. Rockies going out to Chris C. Detroit Tigers are for Rob Band. Houston is for Dan Schultz. Got the Kansas City Royals going to the Great Bambino. Los Angeles Angels are for Chillin. Dodgers are also for Chillin. He hit it big last time with Under Wraps with the Mookie Betts. G. Jessica's got Miami. Rob Band is going to have the Milwaukee Brewers. Minnesota is for Lou Ford fan. We got the Mets going out to Jerry. Dan Schultz is going to have the New York Yankees. And Huskers is going to have the Oakland A's. Philadelphia Phillies will be for Kirker. M. Tatro is going to have the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Padres going to Dan Tozzi, the Tozinator at TNT Pools. Jerry's got the Giants. Chillin is going to have the Mariners. St. Louis is for Dan Schultz. We got Tampa Bay going out to J. M. Owens. Rob Band is going to have Texas. Toronto's for Jerry and Lights Out is going to have the Washington Nationals. Good luck, everybody. This is the last round of the night. Pick your team round number 2. Comes with the jersey as well, so let me go ahead and give that away. It's an Ohtani jersey. Here's the winner of that. It's going to end up going to the... Wow, Marlins again? Marlins are on a roll tonight. G. Jessica with their second of the night. Congratulations. All righty. Under Wraps will be coming up. But first, let's get the cards and get some cards in your team bags, and then we'll see who's going to get that baseball. I love the Under Wraps baseballs. They're fun. It's the first one of the night. I only do one of them. Typically, I've had the case now for about a week. We do about 2 per string. Is there a ball for every single team? You know what? I didn't look closely on the teams that were pre-sold, but I wouldn't be so shocked if maybe like the Marlins didn't have a spot, but I put the checklist there. You can go and check. There's definitely a lot more baseballs on that checklist. So this is, I think, the 6th blaster that we've opened of Chrome Update. Every single one has had a numbered card, which is crazy because it's usually we'll open like 15 or 16 of these in a round, and there won't even be, there might be 1 or 2 numbered cards in it. The Marlins have Yuri Perez and Miguel Cabrera. The Cabrera would be nice. First one looks like without a numbered card here. Got just the 4 sepias in there. Next, we have the new release here that just came out 2 days ago. Ross's The Under Wrap Signed Pictures, The Eminent. I actually had a chance to get that case, but I passed on it. I didn't know they'd be that good. Yeah, I've heard from a couple people that The Eminent pictures are pretty awesome. I was like, who's going to want a signed photo for whatever they were asking for, like $300 a photo or something like that? I guess next time I'll have to go for it. All right, here's all of our hobby packs. We'll put another flash sale up if anyone's interested in it. We'll do some more Allen & Ginter packs for you. Hobby packs. they're like, what are they, $169 a box on blowout cards? Yeah, they have jerseys, photos, and baseballs. Jerry grabbed some packs. Thanks, Jerry. Let's toss these packs in with everything else. All right, well, here's a third of the box. Make Abel's in there. There's Jordan Beck. Gillespie is in there. Juan Mejia is going to be numbered to 150. There we go. It's an auto. Hurston Waldrop, the Braves, will get the autograph from the Heritage High Number box. It goes out to Post. Post, congratulations. Rookie auto for you. At least it wasn't a relic. Now, got about 2 stacks left. I don't know what's up with these packs, but they just are. It's like, I don't know. I feel like I'm under the influence of something. Like, I can't keep these packs from not falling over. Like, that's all they do is they want to fall over. Like, why are these packs so unsteady? Like, you could have some sort of, like, challenge. Try to stack 10 of these packs on top of each other. You would not be able to. They would just fall right over. It's really frustrating. It's weird. I don't understand it. All the other packs, I can easily stack, like, 12 packs on each side for a box of 24. It's like there's minis all throughout. I don't know why they're so unsteady. Even when I stack them up 4 at a time, they're like falling over. Makes it look all sloppy and everything. Bambino just picked up a spot. Thanks, man. Here's the middle stack. The hits are, I don't even know if there'll be another hit. We got an auto. We got a numbered card. At best, there'll be a second numbered card. There will be the sparkles and such. Random blue papers and maybe a black. 2 refractors. Paul DeYoung. Here we go. Mickey Moniak, another numbered card. Numbered card number 2, numbered to 76. It's not too shabby. Undefeated foil. And now the last stack, and then we can get the baseball box opened up. The under wraps. Then we'll go send out a raid. The mix is I'm watching the stream and the number 12 top 25 video. It's like it's watching in stereo, 2 of the same box being opened up at the same time. Last pack of the night right here. And then we get into the under wraps baseball. See if you can guess the baseball. Fitzy got it last time. He called Mookie Betts. Let's see if you can figure it out. Hopefully it's a big name. There's Michael Bush, former first-round pick by the Dodgers. Verdugo's in there. Hate that card. Drake Baldwin, rookie. Thairo Estrada, 2 of him. And now it's time for the under wraps baseball. Fingers crossed. Good luck. There's 1 baseball inside. The way it works is there is a checklist, by the way, that tells you what team a player goes with. I linked it in the description. You can always bring that up if there's any question. They got multi-signed baseballs. They got kanji baseballs of some of the Japanese players. They got Paul Skenes in there. They've got Hall of Famers. They've got players that have passed away, and they are vintage baseballs. It's pretty great. You get the special case with it and everything. So let's do it. Under wraps baseball. I think we're supposed to pull that out. Here we go. There's the baseball. And the card is down there. I'm going to move the card so we can't tell exactly who it's going to be. So there's the card. That'll tell us who it is. But that takes the fun away. You know what? Let's put the card right there. So there's no doubt about it. Are you ready? Under wraps. So this is the third baseball from this case. The first one was Aaron Nola. Inscribed Ring the Bell. Second one was Mookie Betts. And oh boy, what do we have here? Look at this stitching. Man, what do you think? It looks like blue and orange. Mets? Is it a Mets ball or is it an All-Star ball from, when did the Mets host the All-Star game? 2013. It could be a 2013 All-Star ball. It is going to go to, if it is the Mets, which it might be, it would be for Jerry. Let's find out. It is a Mets ball. This is going to go to Jerry. Jerry, congratulations. You've got the Mets ball. Now, Jerry, the big question is going to be, who signed this baseball? Hall of Famer. That is going to be Mike Piazza. Man, look at that. Hall of Fame inscription on it. And if there was any doubt, it was Mike Piazza right there. Congratulations, Jerry, with the big under wraps Hall of Fame hit right there, Mike Piazza. Aren't these nice? Last box had a Mookie Betts. This time it is Mike Piazza. So that one, Jerry's got to get himself one of those clear baseball cubes and throw this in there, maybe next to a nice 92 Bowman Mike Piazza rookie card. That would look really good. So congratulations, Jerry. Mike Piazza, yeah, it could have been a Dodgers. Piazza's got a Dodgers ball too, just like Nolan Ryan has like multiple baseballs in this product, like a Houston Astro and a Mets ball and a Texas Rangers ball. Pretty awesome right there. So thank you very much for joining us tonight, everybody. It was fun to rip all that Cosmic Chrome earlier. We'll be ripping more of it on Sunday night. So make sure you check us out again Sunday night for more breaks. We're going to go ahead and raid our friends at the Candy Connection. See if you can be like White Sox Tom and win yourself a free candy box. Thanks for watching, everybody. And we will see all of you Sunday night. Good night, everybody.
I see more interesting items. Jeff's family, thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid. I like running food because the items are more interesting, but I like candy because the chat is more active and it's easier to move fast because you see the same stuff. Hi, White Sox. How are you? This one is going to be Reese's Mounds, and you get some of the kisses in the bottom there. Some kisses in the bottom. And a kiss on top. 5 seconds. Go. Free shipping after your first purchase. Congratulations, Laura. What is the goal to average per box for price? So to be honest, I'm used to being on the Foods channel. I don't know if it's the same. But I don't know. All right, Chad, I'm going to pull the giveaway to thank my Raiders. I don't know if I'm supposed to tell you that. That could be secret information. Giveaway.